Often
Wow.
when things start, I don't need my body to function correctly.
Right?
I'm
So,
feeling.
how about I think we made Pikey do a recap last week, so I think it should be someone else's turn.
I
Unless
took notes again, though.
I think it should be D as punishment for not coming last week.
I should recap last week since I wasn't here last week.
Yeah.
recap it from your character's perspective. Spoiler: she was unconscious the whole time.
It was very black. There were a lot of noises. I felt like I was being snuggled at certain points.
Do you
That was
remember?
Tila.
Do you remember like
That was the Tifa.
intense pain in the back of your head?
You were
Like
being
from your-
drugged by your hair. That was not the tiefling.
But Pikey, if you're gonna take notes and you want to be our official recapper, we could do that. I feel like that's an excellent bard thing to do.
I mean, we totally can. I just feel like I'm the only one that took it out.
You might not be incorrect.
So in the original room that we were in with all the scary bugbears that kept popping the fuck back up, we ended up piling all the corpses together and burning them. So the room started to fill with smoke, and we had to find another alternate exit because the eastern hallway with the zombies that ambled through is still full of fucking zombies. Go figure. So we ended up going down the hallway and looking up to the northern steps, and we sent our Burian to go and sorry, not Burian, Numia to go and investigate, and he sensed a lot of evil, and like northwest, northeast corners, like big evil, and was scared enough that he came back downstairs and told us to go the other way. So the group decided to go back down the hallway because we desperately needed a rest. We needed to find somewhere safe so we could have a long rest. And we ended up back in the original room that we found Gundren's brothers. Nundren, I believe we named him. Where we found his body, and we had a long rest there for a successful couple of night watch encounters that Grep and Burian helped us get out of. And after we had a long rest, everything got restored, and we heard a noise outside because we were so close to the entrance of the cave. Went out to investigate and found all these horses killed, not by your arrows, Ranger, but by spectral arrows. We didn't know why, we didn't know how, but we know shit's fucked outside. So I think that's about where we are right now.
That sounds good. I like it.
We are inside the cave, scared of what's outside of the cave, super scared of what's to the northwest and northeast of the cave. And the only other exit is zombies. So going good.
Letting our bard tell the story.
I just didn't even forget, so I take notes.
It's good to take notes. I think previously no one remembered anything, and that may have led to unnecessary danger.
I believe that was because of the potion of mind wiping that we were all drinking.
Like every game?
Yeah. That's what happened in
Do we
October,
also call this beer or mead?
Yeah, potion of mind wipe.
Okay. I think that I don't know if my computer's going to be able to roll 20. I tell people what to do. Can you move me around and shit?
Hey, D, do you have $5 to spare for a month?
For a month.
Because you can, if you go to Pro, you can play on your phone.
You can't play on your phone. You have to play on a tablet.
I've already discussed
What?
It actually doesn't know the difference.
Oh,
It
okay.
won't install on my phone.
That's weird. It installed on mine.
It
wouldn't go on mine.
trying. We'll give it another second.
Is your phone a phablet?
Ooh.
All I'm seeing is lag.
It's a free Moto E4 and not particularly large.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you are lagging like crazy.
It's because the fucking Pikey's taking all my upstream.
What? Bitch, I would never.
If y'all could like alternate whoever takes it, so that when you're talking you could have it, and when you're talking you could have it.
That
Things
sounds
work that way.
complicated.
I don't think that's how internets work either. So
What? You could
Series
slide
of tubes or things.
all right. So currently, Jeff's character is passed out on the floor. So what do y'all want to do?
Grab him by the hair and drag him around like you did me.
I think that sounds fair.
Did y'all drag me by the hair?
No, there was no y'all involved in that. That was just Jeff.
To be fair, I don't think anyone else is strong enough to carry you.
Hair?
Apparently, it's very reach.
Yeah, it's a convenient handle.
It's a dragon thing.
The other option was to bowling ball you.
To be fair, he was asking for your hand over and over again, but you were just lifeless and refusing, obstinate almost about giving him your hand. So, I guess alternations had to
And
be
because
made.
the bard said it, it must be true.
It must be true.
He wouldn't lie.
Always. Never. Wait, which one?
I mean, you want to roll a deception check. Mindy, I guess you could fight back with what's this, wisdom, perception. I don't know.
You could try to, but I would just suggest that you leave this nice, comfy cave. Because apparently that's effective.
I don't think you've convinced anyone to leave this cave.
No, not this cave. Sorry, a castle.
Can you guys hear me all right if I do this?
Absolutely.
That's fine.
Well, let's just do that then.
I can put it up here so it's in between both of us. You don't need any of this. I don't need
I mean, it just appears that you're using the laptop and you put your laptop up there. It's going to be a pain in the ass for you.
Okay.
You want me to go get the office chair so you can sit? Or you're just going to keep chilling there? Okay.
I mean, if they can hear you when it's like this, then we're all good.
We could test it.
Testing.
Blah, 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 blah. Many things. Grep shoots arrows, hits dudes in face.
Yeah, that's pretty much Grep's lines. Grep shoots things. Oh. I'm gonna start us off with some ambience. No. As you come back in the cave from seeing the dead horses with the spectral arrows, you hear a loud rushing sound throughout the cave, and Wave Echo Cave takes on its namesake as you hear the rushing sound of waves.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's almost as if something in the cave has been activated.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's not fucking good at all.
No, shit's totally not fucked yet.
This,
Lake thing.
this pillar that I'm standing by, is it?
Your audio is already going out. This is great.
I said the pillar that I'm standing by, could I climb on?
Can he climb on it? Is what he asked.
I heard that we can climb on it, but I mean, absolutely, you can climb on it if you want.
Is anyone able to screen share so I can see the map? Because Roll20 is just not going to load for me.
But if we screen share, we'll lose video. But if someone would like to screen share,
I
we
can
do that.
screen share. That's fine.
I just want to see like kind of where I'm at.
Just
For a
post a
second.
screenshot in chat. So
Give me just a sec. I'm gonna see how bad the other chair is because I want I'll be right back.
okay, Clay, if you're going to climb on the pillar, I'm gonna need you to do an athletics check.
All up on the pillar.
I'm pulling up. Oh, yeah. You deftly climbed the pillar with no problem whatsoever.
Oh, shimmy.
I don't want to miss an opportunity to screw you, so you know.
Yeah.
Mm.
So now when the water rushes out, Grip won't be swept away.
Has our paladin regained consciousness?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back, paladin. Our elf suddenly passed out again right when you showed up.
Oh yeah.
Are you two sharing a consciousness that we don't know about?
Is that what happened?
She's having some technical transition things.
Okay. But she'll be back though.
Yeah.
Good.
I think I'm gonna have to.
Son of a bitch. Sorry. Unrelated.
Christ.
Yeah. Checking that. It's only the first period, by the way.
Alright, Jeff, you missed the cave sounding like waves and something activating within.
Jimmy.
So farther in the cave, something's happening.
Yeah.
Did someone step on like a stone tile that activated something that we know of?
Not that we know.
I don't think anything happened.
Wave Echo Cave just being Wave Echo Cave.
Just doing its thing. Well, that's true. Wave Echo Cave. I guess it makes sense now.
Yeah. How do we know it's actually a wave of something rushing at us and it's not fucking with us?
You don't.
Maybe on the other end of the cave, it opens out to the ocean.
Ooh.
Well,
An
it just
underground ocean.
So
I think if it was ever present with an ocean, we would have heard it before.
the question is, do we go figure out what the fuck it is, or do we run for our lives and risk the spectral archers outside?
What did we come in the cave for?
Items to give to the drow necromancer?
We got some rings.
Necromancer was human.
Looking for
Whatever.
magic items and trying to find out what happened to War and Co.
And I mean, we did get magical items, but bitch ain't getting my wand.
Well, I doubt that's the most magical thing in here. I'm sure there's some juicy relic farther in.
I think it's your magic sack.
Yeah. You could just hand that bitch that sack of hell.
Make it someone else's problem.
Oh, dude, that's a good idea though. We ought to put like a vial of exploding inside of it and just be like, "Here you go, good things inside." And then he opens it up and boom,
I like it.
no more necromancy.
So, take this into consideration. You basically built what may be a nuke, and you want to give it to him.
With it booby trapped to explode.
Yeah.
And that's assuming
not,
it is
not
a nuke,
like,
and it's not something incredibly horrific that isn't going to explode.
Well, if we put a potion of exploding inside of the bag, though, at the very least, there will be an explosion.
yes. And then it'll become the town's problem, and there's nobody fucking there anyway.
Yeah. I mean, are you walking around with a dirt because you want it close to you, or you want it far the fuck away from you?
I want it.
So, anyways, are we going into the cave, or are we going to retreat out of the cave?
I think we should go further in.
All right, let's do that. I'm gonna close this door.
I just want to make sure, asshole.
We do know that there's a great evil ahead, and there's definitely more undead.
Yep. Versus mystery spectral arrows.
There she is.
Oh, and also there's the whooshing noise that we are running towards now. So we're running towards a great evil we know about, or we know exists, but we don't know much about, and zombies that we are full aware about, and a mysterious noise that we have nothing to go on.
Pretty much. Did we manage to rest?
Yes.
We did have the long rest.
Okay. Well, that's something.
All right. Well, then we're going in. I'm
sure
going
that
in.
Clay said something.
He said we're going in.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're going in, and he is going which way?
to the northwest.
Northwest.
Okay. So are you gonna scout ahead? What's
Yeah,
the marching order?
I'm very sneaky.
Are you
Yes.
sneaky enough?
Sneaky unless I roll a 1.
Would you like to go ahead and roll that sneakiness? Very sneaky.
Very sneaky indeed, sir.
All right. Well, do your sneaky. I'll let you know if you need to roll sneaky again.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you sneak into this hallway, or wow, you were sneaking fast. Trying to get the most out of that 21.
Yup.
Hey, you said you'd let me know.
I'm assuming my character's conscious again.
Yes, your character regained consciousness as soon as your video camera connected.
You did it.
We did
Okay.
it, Reddit.
Which direction? Which direction did Grep go to? Because I will sneaky in that same direction.
He went north, west.
The northwest passage.
Grep, if you want to pause, I'm gonna have you roll another stealth roll if you walk out of this room.
Hold on.
So the rest of the party can catch up, not so I can punish you.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not.
Not
Sneaky.
excused.
Okay, why is there a target on my character?
That's because that was the AFK disease from last session.
Yeah, I figured the AFK disease should be a bullseye.
Yeah, it was totally AFK disease. That's all it was.
Oh shit, we're back here? How did we go back here?
Dude, I go ahead and say that it was AFK disease as well, because it ever repeat it.
It's always AFK disease.
We went back here, D, for the long rest, because that was the last place that we were safe in the cave.
Okay.
So
I wanted to leave the cave, but we don't know what's going on.
It ended up working out pretty good because we got to kill some ghouls.
Yep, so I'm going to roll that next stealth roll and go into the next room, Sean.
Does anyone want to do anything in this room before you start stealthing around?
I wanted the last time I wanted to look to the northeast where the water was coming from.
No,
I'm
That's an
so
idea.
How deep is the water? I forget.
Oh, that's a good question. It's and you would know this from before. It's about 20 feet deep in the middle.
Right.
Oh yeah, because the grappy thing we did. I have no idea where anyone is.
Here.
So is there anyone that can just like grab my character?
Where'd you go?
okay.
I'm in a bunch of pillars right now.
All right. On the east side of that room's a ledge. Go up on the ledge.
I'm dragging you, D.
All right, never mind.
Thank you.
The gods are intervening.
It's for the sake of something, I'm sure.
Expediency.
All right,
Yeah.
you should be caught up at this point.
Yeah, I'm with everybody.
She's
All
with
right,
it.
so here we are in this room. What did anyone want to do in this room before I start having roll stealth rolls?
Investigate the source of the water.
Yeah.
Okay, how do you want to do that?
Who can swim?
You already know it's there, and you've seen it.
Wizard eye.
Wizard eye?
Yeah.
I don't think I have that
Are you
spell.
going to throw him and ask him what's over there?
Could do that.
No, I think he means my eyes of the eagle thing, but
Yeah. Wizard eye.
I don't know if that counts in this.
It's an interesting idea. I don't remember what it does. So you'd have to tell me what it does, and then we would determine.
Fucking Google shit.
I know. Life is rough when you get treasure.
Life is rough when I can't sit up to reach the keyboard.
So
I
my advice
I
to
swam
that
up there.
is delegate this research to someone else.
No, here we go. I found it.
Don't be stubborn.
Yeah, very stubborn. While wearing them, you have advantage on wisdom checks that rely on sight. In conditions of clear visibility, you can make out details of extremely distant creatures. So yeah, I'll put on my eyes of the eagle and try and perceive where the water is coming from. That's what we're trying to do, right?
Sure.
Yeah, waterfall.
So
Okay.
you strap on your goggles, and then you roll a perception check
Okay. And then I add what?
with advantage.
Oh, okay.
Fine.
How was that? 23.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, no.
No.
12. I looked at the wrong thing.
23, 12. What's the difference? You can clearly perceive that the stream is going northeast. Not very helpful, is that?
Joseph.
I'm gonna jump in and swim up to the little source of the water then,
Okay.
because I can't swim.
I need you to be very clear about how you're going to do this.
What type of armor are you wearing?
It's an athletics check. I'm good.
No.
Yeah, but you can't swim with heavy armor.
Fine. I will take off my. What am I wearing?
Yeah, that's right. Take it off.
My 55
ow.
pounds of chainmail.
And then out of the water, a tentacle starts to emerge.
Okay.
Wait,
Sitting
what?
right there.
So, are you taking off just your armor, and you're bringing your backpack or your weapons with
I'm
you?
gonna sit my shit down, so all of my stuff, and I'm gonna take off just my chainmail.
Okay, so you're just wearing like regular clothes,
Yep, just regular old clothes.
and you're putting everything else down.
Yep.
Okay, so you're in your swimming trunks.
Actually, you know what? I'll just take the clothes off too. I'm just gonna strip naked. I am a giant dragon. Now.
Oh my god, do we get to see Dragon Dick?
Yeah.
I
think
don't
that's what
know
we're hearing.
what dragon genitalia looks like.
Oh god.
It's huge.
Clay, please do not link to anything.
Don't give him ideas, D.
You just
He's
said-
already sent me Dragon Dicks.
Think about like a morning star.
Sorry,
That
what?
looks like a morning star. Yeah.
Bad Dragon? I'm sure you know Bad Dragon.
Yep.
Okay, so you want to dive in, butt naked,
Fuck naked.
Yep.
with nothing else, just you and your nakedness.
Yes.
No weapons,
Nope. Nothing.
not
No.
your bag of fun.
Oh, there's fun
Yep.
bag.
The
Oh,
bag
can we
is-
get rid of it while he's gone?
Hey, I can't stop you.
Okay, so you dive in.
I'll
Give
be in the
me
water.
give me an athletics check with advantage because you stripped down to nothing.
17.
17. Okay.
Swimming like a motherfucker.
Does it hit?
Does it hit? What do you mean, does it hit?
Is it a hit? Did I get it? Is it a crit?
You have successfully been able to swim. Let me see what I can do with this. Okay. Alright, I'm just checking my lighting layer so I can figure out where you're going to end up. So you successfully swim into this pool. You have free reign to continue swimming up that way if you'd like, and get
Okay.
line of sight on things you can see.
I can see something just around the edge of the water there. So I'm going to do a perception check. I'd like to not swim blindly around this corner. I'd like to kind of peek around the
So you
corner.
want to like peek your head out of the water like a
just a
naked
little bit.
crocodile thing?
Yeah, like Killer Croc.
All right, yeah, you're basically Killer Croc right now.
Just like the eyes are just above the water, horns are up.
So give me a perception check.
11.
11. Okay. Let me look up how to see what you see real quick.
I see what looks to be a form over along the far wall, maybe a stalactite, I can't tell. Could be a gremlin, could be a hobgoblin, could be an ogre. It's hard to tell.
I think.
Like I can
There we
only
go.
just like barely
Okay.
see the edge of whatever it is.
Okay, you can tell, you can see this creature standing up tall. You can tell, or looking at it, you've seen these before. You're very familiar with bugbears at this point.
Okay.
And it appears to be looking down with its back turned to you.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to swim up one more click.
Okay.
Since obviously it's not paying any attention.
Okay. Like when you say click.
One square.
All right, go for it.
Just a little bit farther ahead.
Okay.
Now I see something else. I can see the bugbear more clearly, and I also see what looks to be an elf.
What you see is a drow. What appears to be a drow. He also has his back turned to you and is looking down.
I would like to roll another perception check, please.
Okay.
For the drow. Just want to study him, his gear, what I can see from here.
Okay.
Which is admittedly isn't much because I do not have dark vision. So it's just hazy figures.
So what you see is in the dark, or in your dark distance, you see the back of a drow wearing what appears to be black garbs. He's pointing and he's speaking in what languages do you understand?
Not drow.
Okay. He appears to be speaking gibberish to you.
I can speak Elvish, but it's not the same.
He appears to be speaking gibberish to you, pointedly at something below him, and giving direction.
Okay. Well, that's all I needed to know.
Okay.
I'm definitely not going to engage them naked, although I'm sure that would be intimidating, having a giant dragon man.
Killer Croc jumps out of the water.
A naked Killer Croc jumps out of the water. I'm sure they'd probably be a little surprised, but I'm not going to take my chance. I'm going to swim back.
Okay, I'm going to drag your token over there.
Okay. Bloop. All right, back out of the water. All my shit's back on.
Okay. So you've re-equipped yourself, I'm assuming?
Re-equipped, yes. And I'm going to say, guys, you'll never believe what I saw up ahead. There was a bugbear and a drow. Elf.
Is that a
I said it just like that too, in character.
I guess it is.
Oh my god.
So now we know what is ahead, and to the left probably, unless that's a whole different part of like. When I was swimming, was I going down or up, or straight?
You went down into this little pool of water, and then you came back up. It was basically an underground, or you're in a fucking cave. It was an underground stream.
So it was a second level down then.
Yes.
Okay. Well, do what you will with that information, guys. Drow
Wait,
elf.
did you find them in the water, or were they on like a?
They were on land. It was like a little smaller cave underneath where we are now.
So you found the terminus for the water, like you found the end of.
Yeah, that's where it comes out.
Okay. So we're not worried about a source of the water causing some giant wave and washing us out right now.
At the present time, it doesn't appear to be an issue.
Okay.
What are you
in the
watching?
world are y'all watching?
I don't know.
Is it that mascot? Is it
If
that
you're-
hockey mascot?
I'm assuming everyone's looking up dragon porn now.
Oh, Clay is.
I assumed when Pikey was like, "Oh God."
It's so bad. It's so bad. They make a fleshlight, a dragon fleshlight. It's awful.
Oh God, yeah. Did he show you the one that shoots the stuff?
Yeah, it's
It
like
shoots
something
it
out of a
like
porn
All right, let's
show.
keep it
8
moving,
feet in the
guys.
air.
Let's keep it moving.
Sorry.
I think that you can get any of the models that have that feature too. I think any of them can have that,
Jeff the X.
I don't know
So,
why.
and it comes in like this big
Okay.
5-gallon like tub.
so we are not in immediate danger.
Not from that.
Something else. So there's got to be some stuff down there, getting into some ill shit.
Did you see anyone else, or like who he was talking to, or heard the gibberish?
No, I couldn't see any farther than that. I was trying not to give myself away. I was naked.
Fair enough. So we know there's evil that way. There's a drow in the zombies party, and there's some mystery spectral horse shit outside. What do we want to fight today, guys?
Trogdor chief. Well, how about that?
Why don't we just go fight that horde of zombies we shut off the other week?
Zombies are safe,
Yeah.
right?
Like, the zombies usually haven't been that big of an issue for us.
Well, we're pretty good, pretty well accomplished zombie killers. Let's go check that out. And we also determined that there was nothing in that immediate area that was evil. All the actual great evils are to the northwest and northeast. So,
Do we think what we need is past the great evils, though?
we don't know what we need. We're looking for the biggest, baddest.
Okay, so
Hey,
Jeff
guys,
is lumbering in there.
Hey guys, I gotta bow out.
Okay.
Oh,
Just let me know when y'all want to play again.
All right.
Okay.
and bye.
Yeah.
Hope she's alright.
Probably feeling nauseous.
Yeah, probably. It's all that porn you were sending. Stop it.
It's just Trogdor's big beefy arm.
Yeah.
Big beefy arm.
Yours. I'm writing this in the notes. Grep scares away Chief with scary big beefy arm.
Actually, that actually is pretty close to my description of my character earlier. It kind of looks like a morning star. Yeah, it's all right.
Wow.
I mean, you could definitely bludgeon someone.
An impromptu club, yes, for sure.
So, do we want to re-enter the eastern room?
Give me one.
Yeah,
Or y'all discuss this. Give me one moment. Clay,
Sure.
I'm going to give you permissions to move Danielle's character.
Okay.
Yeah. Do we think it's worth it to go see what the big evil is? Well, because we didn't even see how many were in there. I know we haven't.
That was to the north, right?
The scary evil thing, yes, to the north. Eastern
Northwest.
hallways and zombies.
We're east. Yeah, I think there was evil in both directions.
Yeah, so I went scouting last session, and up the stairs to the north and then to the east, I saw a drow.
Okay.
What, down that hallway?
Up the stairs to the north,
yeah,
and then to the east. And who got permission to move Danielle?
I'm giving you permission, Clay, as soon as my computer decides to allow me to do that.
There's that big evil thing.
Clay, you should have permissions now to move Danielle's character. She is currently overtaken with unconsciousness again.
Okay, I've got permission on her.
Cool.
The sight of our naked dress is too much for her. And she's now unconscious again.
Yes.
Trogdor's beefy arm knocked her unconscious.
I think that's a pretty good unconscious token.
Oh yeah, that's great. It's like her brain was like. Okay, so what are y'all doing? What's the plan, guys? Are you entering this room again?
Yep, I think that's an excellent idea. What do y'all think?
To the east?
To the east.
Alright, well, let's do that. I've stashed the war chief in a safe corner for now.
Excellent. Are there any hobgoblin? Oh no, we burned them. That's right, we burned them all.
Yeah, we did stack up all the corpses and burn them.
Alright, Jeff, as soon as you walk in this door, or walk out this door, that you nonchalantly walked through with no care to being stealthy.
I thought it was still open.
It was open.
Or was it closed? Oh, okay.
It was an open door. You see the hallway littered with corpses, because these are zombies that you killed already.
Yep.
Maybe not you, maybe someone else. But definitely someone in party killed.
Okay.
Do you want to move into this room?
Let's see what site do you have. And I think from there you can see what you see.
I don't have dark vision, so unless there's a source of light, well, I guess.
I'm sorry, this room is lit up, and there is a giant turbine thing. What looks to be a water wheel? Is that how you would describe it?
Water wheel, yeah, that's exactly what it looks like.
You would what looks to be a water wheel moving of its own free will, or moving of its own accord.
Okay. So is there noise? Oh.
Yes, there is noise. Sorry, Clay.
A floating skull, is that correct?
Grep sees a floating skull.
Alright, so
a floating flaming skull.
Oh, there it is.
Right. Grep thinks we should probably take notice and whispers as such in Draconin to the big dragon man with the big beefy arms.
Well, I'm gonna stop and issue a low growl.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna issue a low growl.
You're gonna growl at it.
I'm gonna growl at it.
Or
but
you're gonna
it
growl
doesn't.
at Grep.
Does it see me yet?
It does not see you yet. It appears to be floating around inspecting things in its room.
Well, I'm gonna back out slowly.
Okay.
I'm still growling though.
Are you growling at anything particular?
Just growling. Just, it's like a purr, kind of.
Okay. It's a comfort thing.
Yeah, sure. So what do you guys want to do? How do you want to proceed?
Well, I heard. Well, hearing Grep talk to Numi and gibberish to me, I ask what's going on.
There is a large, what appears to be possibly magical turbine or water wheel ahead in the next room. Because I couldn't see any water flowing through that channel, which I could see pretty clearly. There was no water there, but the turbine is turning on its own. There's also a flaming skull floating around inspecting things.
Well, if I can get in there to the water wheel, I can check out its magic. But we need to deal with that flaming skull.
Well, I would like to do the sense evil in that direction again, just in case, because I thought I did it last time, but now I'm not so sure. So I'm going to divine sense in that general direction.
Okay.
What are you trying to do?
Investigate my map real quick. This thing's only a 60-foot radius, right? Oh, fuck, really? Hold on.
Yeah, something like that.
My game just closed itself.
Okay. Excellent.
Don't try to zoom out, boys and girls. It reloads Roll20.
Oh, fun.
Also, your video, Pikey, is a wall.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to share the microphone with Clay, and I'm
okay.
Dead.
They could hear me fine when I told you.
Because they said they couldn't.
Okay, well,
and then when it moved up here. So.
I can detect to about right there.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm about to scroll over and see your detection.
Right up all the way. No, just kidding.
Okay. Ooh. All the way over there, but not through walls. Okay. Yeah, you sense. Using your detect evil, you detect, without a doubt, that flaming skull is undead.
Okay. Well, now we know. There's no doubt.
Alright, so flaming skull in the eastern hallway.
If only our war chief was here to direct us.
Someone's gonna
I thought I wanted to kill some shit. Go kill some shit.
Okay.
I think, no, this is a crazy idea, but you should embrace it. I think the flaming skull probably wants a hug.
I don't think he wants a hug.
He might. You don't know.
No, the problem is I don't care.
That's just rude.
It really is.
I will hug him, and if he does anything other than return the embrace, I will dump breath weapon all over him.
Okay, so my question to that is, he is a floating flaming skull. How would he embrace you back?
Not burning him?
You could make flame arms.
So you want him to grapple you with flame arms?
It might be ghost flames.
Is that better?
It might not burn me.
Let's roll that dice.
Let's go investigate.
You see why I didn't want to hug the thing, right?
All right, well, guys, I'm going in. I'll go first. But before I do, I'm gonna bless the party because we don't really know what's ahead.
So, what are you blessing them with? Good fortune.
Bless.
+5 to all dice roll.
Whenever a target makes an attack roll or saving roll before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number. Okay, is this a cantrip?
No, it takes up a spell slot.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take 1 to bless us.
You bless up to 3 creatures.
I'm gonna bless myself.
Okay.
I'm going to bless the wizard.
No.
Okay.
Well, I might be okay without it.
Okay, then I'll bless Tila and Grep.
Alright.
Y'all have been blessed.
How do you bless them? What action do you take to bless them?
I'm going to raise my scaled arms to the sky and call down the blessings of Tiamat upon us. God bless you, all of you. Merry Christmas.
Except the wizard. Fuck
Except
that guy.
the wizard.
Except the wizard.
Okay. So they are blessed for the next minute, right?
Can I also? I wanted to cast enhance ability.
Ooh, yes.
Investigate. Check.
Okay.
You could cast it on Grep. Although he's already pretty much
We're going to
dead.
investigate.
Cast big beefy arm on Grep.
Are you going to investigate, Greg?
I don't see why I would. We've already seen.
I don't think
You
so.
know
I'm
what's
gonna.
in there, right? Do you? Do you know what's in there?
We know that there's a flaming skull, and we know that shit's about to go down, so everybody be ready. I'm going to
Yep.
go in and see what I can, and when it spots me, we're going to fucking attack it.
Okay. I believe you have heavy armor on.
No, I don't. I actually have chainmail.
Okay. Does that grant you disadvantage on stealth rolls?
Probably. I would imagine it's pretty noisy. I can look that up.
That would be helpful. I need to know how painful this stealth check is going to go for you.
What do you have? A chain shirt or chain mail?
It is chainmail.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
And that is heavy armor, not medium.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Chainmails? Huh. How about that? Well, it is pretty damn heavy. 55 pounds.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So did you enhance my abilities?
Yes, as far as I know.
Which one did you enhance?
The
Bear.
strength. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So
sorry,
he's getting
bear's
2d6 temporary health. So give me a roll for his health buff.
My beefy.
Let's see. Roll 2d6.
Okay. So 7 health.
Yep.
So we're gonna kind of be in a pseudo combat role right now.
You mean
Okay.
soft combat?
Yeah, like a soft combat.
Okay.
So
It could come at any time, any place.
right.
Should we go ahead and roll for initiative then?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Go ahead and roll for initiative. Remember to click on your token before you do it.
Wow. It's actually
I haven't rolled yet. Hang on.
not bad. And I got a 20 on my actual dice.
Too bad your actual dice doesn't count.
Right.
Big 3.
Ballin'.
That was with a +1.
All right, we're just waiting on a pikey.
I think that one's enough.
Yeah, 15.
So Grupp will be the first to take a turn.
And don't
I just learned a handy little feature with the character sheet.
What's that?
If you double click on the very top of it with the edit and the magnifying glass, it just kind of minimizes it instead of closing it completely.
Oh.
I wish I would have known that for the last couple of months.
Well, going forward, now you know. And
I'm
Grubb,
going
don't
to
forget.
delay my turn.
Okay.
You want to delay your turn? Okay. So next up is Jeff.
All right. And everybody, don't forget that whenever you make an attack or saving throw before the spell ends, you roll the d4 and add the number.
Except for me.
Except for you.
So you have basically 6 rounds of combat before this blessing wears off, right? 6 seconds.
10
Yes.
rounds.
10 rounds? Yeah.
10 rounds, yes. You have 10 rounds of combat before this blessing wears off. You're in your first
Okay.
round.
So we roll what? 1d4?
You don't roll anything yet. So, Jeff,
Oh.
you are making your move.
Yep, I am moving into the way.
Roll up the bless spell that Jeff cast.
Okay.
Almost roll instantly.
So let me know when you get to your final movement position.
Okay. 6. I'm gonna move one more. I'm gonna inch around the corner. Should I roll my stealth check now?
If you are moving to the right spot, go ahead and move there, and then you will roll your stealth.
I will roll my stealth. A 10.
This is going to be great, I promise. Let's find out if Mr. Flameskull knows anything.
And
I'm really hoping that my CPU is going to give up some processing so that I can open this window. There we go. Nice, Flameskull. Let's see if he's wise. That's not good for you. He, as you peek around the corner, your chainmail kind of shakes, and he immediately turns to you, locks eyes with you, and he's rolling
smile.
initiative now.
I'm gonna smile and wave. A big
An
toothy
athletics
dragon
check?
grin.
And let's go ahead and sort this by descending. And Jeff, he's in the initiative order now. Do you have an action you'd like to take?
Well, did he respond to me waving at him?
Yeah, his eyes light up with fire.
Oh, okay. Well, I see.
Feel like
Okay then.
that may be
Hang on, I'll be
his
right back.
action. He may want your love.
I'm gonna lob one of my spears at him. I think I can do that.
Sure. You have a spear? Or
I do.
a javelin?
I have a spear. I don't know about javelins.
Okay.
I've got 3 spears.
All right, we'll lob away.
All right. Hold on. I just want to see what the distance is on it.
2060.
Thank you.
So
For what?
what's your range there?
20 feet, you said?
2060. So you'll roll with disadvantage if
Okay. That's fine. I'm going to throw it.
I'm sure that this will be fine.
I'm sure.
Okay. I actually don't know how much armor class he has.
it doesn't matter. He rolled a natural 1.
Oh, he
sure
rolls
did.
with disadvantage. Yeah,
Miss.
that's a miss. That spear is it's stuck in the ground.
It clangs to the floor.
And next is his turn.
It's a good way to start the combat.
I'm sure he's a gentle heart.
Mm-hmm.
And if I can pull up his spell list, it'll be full of rainbows and unicorns.
Are you sure about that?
No, it's laser eyes.
Okay. I thought that might be, you might be laser eyes.
He's not going to cast luck on me?
No.
He looks you dead, straight forward, and 2 fiery rays shoot out of each eye. Well, not 2 out of each eye, but 1 fiery ray shoots out of each eye.
What?
And,
I don't like that.
well, let's make sure I'm not full of shit real quick. I gotta measure that distance. Oh yeah, that's fine. We're good.
Mm.
Okay. What about saving throws and what?
He rolls a 6.
Oh,
Does
good.
that hit you?
It definitely does not.
All right. The second fire ray from his other eye. Does a 15 hit you?
Nope.
He put 2 black char marks on the wall right next to your head from his fiery ray, and
Mhm.
heat exploded from them,
Sweet.
not hitting you.
It was kind of chilly in here. Thanks. So he's still friendly at this point.
Sure.
Just heating up the room
He's
because it
your
was
best
cold.
friend.
I think you guys have different definitions of friends.
He's
Hey,
treating you like a brother would.
Yeah. It's like he
Alright.
got me a blanket.
Pikey, what do you want to do?
I can't see him, so I guess I'm gonna move towards him.
I think you know he's there, right?
I know he's there. Like I can see like just the corner of his dog. Oh, damn it. I really hate this thing. I gotta remember to keep using the arrow keys.
Well, that's okay, actually.
You
I can work with that.
How far away is he? Still pretty far away. So that was 5, 10. There we go. That's close enough for me. That's
as
60
close as you want to
feet.
get.
That's as close as I want to get to that, asshole with the flaming eyes. I am going to viciously mock him.
Go ahead and viciously mock him.
Call him a slut that couldn't aim with both hands.
All right.
Damn.
I like it.
Because why not? Insult
Right.
point.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. You shot at our dragon, man. I don't.
We don't appreciate that here.
We do not tolerate such things.
I have a question.
Yes.
Would you consider this a magical mocking?
Magical mocking?
Yes.
I think so.
Okay.
Why wouldn't it be? Because he's,
Yep.
he can hear us in his head.
Right. Okay. And this
Yeah.
Oh, is it like is it like psychic straight to him? We don't hear it?
Yeah. It's psychic.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like, I can say it out loud too, but it is just.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that I don't in character, out of character stuff. So
He resists you with a crit. Could you roll me a d4? Well, that's convenient. He reflects back your psychic vicious mockery attack.
With
You
a
take-
3 as well.
And you take 3 damage.
Ouch.
What? No. I don't know what Grep is doing. But I'm very hurt. Very hurt.
And
Obvious.
you'll have disadvantage on your next attack roll.
So the skull can refract that. That's good to know now.
Especially
None of the
when
rest
he
of them.
crits.
Only when he crits. Okay.
Well,
I was like, I'm curious that we've not come across.
next up is Mr. Mage.
wizard, thank you.
Magic Man.
Mr. Magician. Mr. Houdini.
Sure. Houdini. Who done it?
Gandalf.
Wizard.
Dumbledore.
Hagrid.
I've listed all my wizards. Houdini, Gandalf, and Dumbledore. That's all I got.
Merlin? You didn't even list Merlin.
I should have. I feel bad about it.
Do you feel bad enough to take back that 3 damage?
No.
Shit.
Is he medium sized? Does he take up 4 squares?
He floats in the middle of 4 squares. And looking at him, you can definitely tell that he is... Sorry, the flames take up the 4 squares, the flames around his head. The flaming... Come on, I knew he was in there. The skull is tiny and a regular person's skull.
Okay. It's just the flames are huge. Big
Yep.
flames.
Big
The
flames.
biggest flame. The biggest flames.
It's like a
you don't even
giant
know.
green flamey afro.
Okay. All right.
Think like the flaming skulls from Doom 2.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, then I'm going to carefully move forward
And then
and get in front of Pikey here.
Fuckers have my mouth.
and you're gonna wave. That's your action, right?
Obviously. No more hugs.
And then I'm going to cast Ray of Frost? Will that reach? Let me make sure that reaches.
It's a long
45.
way.
45 feet. Hell yeah, 60 feet. I'm going to cast Ray of Frost.
Okay, go ahead and do that. It's an attack roll, right?
Yeah, 22.
Holy shit, well that hits.
He is now slowed down by 10 feet of movement.
One shot, one kill.
Mm-hmm.
And he takes 7 damage. And he's reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Excellent. I wish I could click on things. Oh, there we go. I'm an idiot. Come back, Flame Skull. I need your character sheet.
Hey, Pikey. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Never mind. Just kidding.
No.
It wouldn't have helped.
So he took 7 damage.
7 damage. 7 whole damage.
And now he's frosted. Let's see what's a good... That's a good thing for being slowed. What is his
And
movement speed? Oh. Okay. So next up is Mr. Archer guy, Mr. Crossbow Machine Gun Blaster.
Twice. Because I delayed the last turn, and then I'll be at the top of the order.
Oh, okay. So this will be...
Hopefully a deep dicking for you.
So you're just gonna like blast him 4 rounds, or... Oh god. Goodbye, Flaming Skull. It was
Your
nice.
flaming skull is about to get ass blasted.
Do you feel bad about hitting the bard now?
No, never.
Alright, so I've moved. I'm going to shoot him with my... He is rolling disc.
Okay, you said some things, and you broke up, but I'm gonna assume that you're rolling not disadvantage. Regular.
No, he is rolling disadvantage because he's out of range.
Okay. So 14 is disadvantage, and that hits. Is he weak to piercing?
Bang.
Oh. When he's resistant to something, does it round up or down?
Rounds down, so it'll be 4.
He's resistant to piercing damage.
Neat.
Resistant to psychic.
So that'll be 1. Hooray!
This fucking guy.
Okay, and I guess you're next. Now it's your turn again. Do you want to throw
I am
actions?
going to delay again.
Okay. So next up is Jeff.
Sweet. Well, I'm going to shoot my breath weapon at him.
That sounds fun. Do you have range to do that?
I think so. Breath weapon. 5 by... Oh. Well, I'm going to move close enough to do it then.
Okay.
I can move
How close are you gonna move? Right up in his face?
right up in his face.
Are you sure you don't want to hug him?
It's going to be hard to miss at this range.
You're close enough to hug him.
And I'm going to shoot acid all...
Okay. Give me an acid breath roll thing. What is this?
So he has to it's his saving throw is dexterity 13.
Okay.
Half damage on success.
Okay, well let's see what his dex. Let me see. And you would consider this a magical effect?
It's an acid, so no. I don't think so.
It's not magical?
Don't think it is.
What's
not
with the
magic
same
acid.
element?
I think it's just acid. Exhale
just
destructive energy based on your draconic ancestry.
I wouldn't consider that magic.
It doesn't
No.
say anything about it being magic.
Okay.
I think it's more like if I just dumped acid all over him. It's not like Melf's magic arrow where it's like a magical acid. It's just like I'm dumping dragon acid.
You're just like
over him.
acid reflux all over him.
All over him.
Yeah.
Just barfing
I
acid
could
all
be
over.
wrong though. I mean, because red dragon fire can destroy magical objects.
Are you a red dragon?
No, I'm not, but just saying that would
That
kind
won't
of
help.
imply.
He rolled a 13.
So if I'm attacking, does that mean that I hit?
I think roller hits, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So then. Oh, sorry.
Okay, so he takes 5 damage.
A 1.
Wow, good job.
Well, at least it hit.
Big old 5. He clearly sees you as a threat. Would Grep like to step in, or would he like to still continue his delay?
Grep's gonna take his turn now.
Okay.
Pop and grab.
Oh, Grep's got advantage now. That's why he wants to take his turn.
With the blessing, you probably couldn't miss anyway.
So, you're getting in range, so you're not at disadvantage, right?
Correct.
Okay. Grep is a sneaky bastard.
All right, so now
Grep knows what he's
rolls
doing.
with advantage.
Okay. 23 hits, because of course it does, and 2 damage. 20 hits for 1 damage. He's not your friend, Grep. Okay, action searching. A 10 is a miss.
But
Oh my god.
A
wait,
17 is a
wait.
hit.
Use your blessing.
Oh
Grab.
yeah, I get to roll a 1d4 to add to that 10.
Okay,
Yep.
go ahead and roll 1d4 to add to that 10.
12
Still a
hits.
miss.
All right.
Oh,
17 is a hit, though. Another 1 damage.
1 damage. The fuck is this going?
Alright, is that all you got? Do you have another action surge or something?
I do not have another action
You're
surge.
throwing Tic Tacs at him. I don't.
Right? We're just pissing him off at this
Like
point.
little bee stings.
Yeah, well, I mean, death by 1,000 cuts.
That's fair.
It's just a little prick.
But yes, that is the end of my turn.
Okay. What does this do?
What is
Jesus Christ.
Oh, good. What is this guy's intelligence score?
What the hell
You
does
said
this do? Hold on.
He is undead, so he's got a low intelligence score.
It's either pretty high or it's non-existent, but he just floats around and just casts spells.
He's,
I feel like I should get the full text of whatever the fuck this does.
What does it do?
Suspicious.
I don't know what will happen.
I don't know what is going to happen either, guys. He is going to look. He's focusing all of his energy on the Paladin.
Dragon Man?
And he shoots a fireball at you.
A real fireball?
A ball of fire. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Is it the spell Fireball?
It is.
And then,
Ooh, that's lucky.
if it's a saving throw, does that mean... Well, so I dodged anyway, right?
You dodged it. You take 13 damage.
You take half damage on it?
Yes, you take half damage on a fireball. So you take 13 this time.
Damn. Good thing I had those temporary hit points.
And he's not
Thanks,
moving.
Pikey.
He is holding his ground. Next up is Pikey, who I believe is at disadvantage.
I am at disadvantage.
You taunted yourself.
But only for attack rolls.
You know what you're not at disadvantage for?
What?
Hug rolls.
Oh, can I hug him?
I believe in you. I think if you used your sprint, I think if you sprinted to him, you could reach him and hug him next turn.
About that.
Yeah, you could definitely wind up right there. You could even go around back and hug him.
Ooh.
He does like to be hugged from the rear. That's his fetish.
Oh, well, I'm all about pleasing his fit. Oh, wait, no.
You could
You don't
throw
want
some Tic Tacs at him, like Grep did.
I do not want to throw Tic Tacs at this motherfucker.
You could stab him.
Ooh, that sounds like fun, but I gotta get his flaming ass.
You know what you could do? You could run up next to Grep and throw your sword at him.
Do you think that would help? Honestly,
I have no idea.
I think I would rather do.
Ooh. Okay. You fill the mind of the creature with some illusory image unless the target succeeds an intelligence saving throw. It believes the illusion is entirely real. On your turn, if the target stands in or enters the area within 5 feet of the illusion. So where do you want to place it?
Within 5 feet of him, so he has to be standing on it. It's a 60 range.
Okay, so you're going to put it like right next to...
right in front of Numi.
right in front of Numi, like right here?
Yeah, between Numi and him. Exactly.
I guess I could gain it.
He occupies those 4 squares, so it would need to be...
Right there?
I mean, I can put it, yeah. Yeah.
So... right here?
Yeah.
I think that X right there,
He
yeah.
does not occupy those spaces.
Yeah. So I can't put it right where he occupies.
You could... Okay, you want to put it at the green?
No, that first, sorry, that second, I don't know how to.
Just click and hold it.
So this one. The one that's left. Oh, you want to put it there. Or... Okay.
I mean, if I can cast it where he's occupied, I thought you.
Okay, so I roll a I roll an intelligence check.
Yes.
Intelligence. Yeah.
And
Intelligence.
what is it, a 14 saving throw?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. He rolls a 13.
He is susceptible to the phantasmal force.
This is like psychic damage?
Yes.
1d6.
I want him to see Numi growing large and just wailing.
Okay. It's like a giant dragon man just punching you.
Giant.
So
Yes.
he sees out of his flaming skull eyes another dragon man sprout out from the ground, even bigger than before,
Terrifying.
and it's definitely scary.
So then he takes 1d6.
Yeah.
Psychic.
1d6 psychic.
He takes it.
Do I have to roll
When
that
does
or?
he take it? If he stands in or enters the area within 5 speed. Okay, so yeah, he takes 1d6.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll 1d6 for me.
A lot of ones tonight.
The dragon spits Tic Tacs at him for 1 damage.
Exactly.
His mouth opens and Tic Tacs just.
The dragon took a whole big swallow of Tic Tacs and spitting them out.
All right.
like
Does
a
it
pet
dissipate
system.
after that?
That was effective.
Does it dissipate afterwards, or is it just it's there in perpetuity? Is it there forever?
In perpetuity.
It's all. It says only 1 minute.
Okay,
Perpetuity.
so it's up to 1 minute.
You
Concentration.
can
So
also.
you have to. I don't know how concentration works. Does that mean you have to focus on the spell for the whole minute?
No, you can only use one spell at a time with concentration, but you.
So I got out of that. You can only use one spell at a time with concentration, and then you said
Yeah.
something.
So the second I go to cast anything.
To the break.
Okay.
Yeah, the second you cast anything, yes, because as long as you don't use another spell, concentration will hold for as long as concentration says it holds.
Yeah.
But
Which
if you use a
it only-
concentration spell and then you use something else completely, concentration spell dissipates because you've lost your focus on it.
All right.
Cool. That's
So
effective, Pikey.
next up is Scott. Unless you want to move closer before you end your turn, Pikey.
I do not. I do want to cast Bardic Inspiration on.
Wait! Don't, because then you'll lose your focus.
I don't think that's right.
I could be wrong.
Well, either way, it did what it was going to do. It's not going.
You don't want to just leave it sitting there on the floor to repeatedly pummel him?
With Tic Tacs?
Hey, it might not be
I mean,
Tic Tacs
would
next
it-
time.
It says it only lasts 1 minute. Would that carry over to the next turn?
That's
That's
10 rounds
A
of
turn
combat,
is only
right?
6 seconds.
Yeah, so that's 10 rounds of combat that'll just sit there just wailing on him. As long
I
as he
mean,
doesn't move.
And all you
Yeah,
have to do is like wave your arms all voodoo-like to make sure you focus on it.
Use other spells that require concentration.
We
Right.
can't. I can use other spells, just not ones that. So I can also cast Bardic Inspiration and
Oh,
keep it.
well.
Okay, I did not catch any of that because Discord froze.
Oh, I cannot cast another spell that requires concentration, but I can cast other anything else that doesn't require concentration.
Okay, so
Oh
you
boy,
can,
and I've been playing that wrong the whole time.
you can use your bonus action to do whatever it is you want to do. Then, right?
Yeah, I'm using my bonus action for Bardic Inspiration, which I'll get.
Well, hot damn. That's awesome. Damn, Pikey, so you can just sit there and pummel him and do other stuff.
Yeah,
Badass.
I just needed someone that was intelligent enough to act.
That wasn't one. Intelligence, yeah.
Okay, so are you bardically inspiring?
Yes. Scott, I believe it's his turn next.
Yes.
Yes, and he doesn't have the blessing on him. So.
So he gets advantage on his next something?
Yeah, once within the next 10 minutes, he can roll the die and 6 and add the number roll any check, attack roll, saving.
Okay, so go ahead, Scott. Do whatever it is you're gonna do with your bardically inspired Merlin.
Crippling.
For whatever reason, I can't seem to select my token. Oh, duh, because I'm on the wrong fucking thing.
Crippling.
Okay. I'm going to move in a little bit more. 15. Okay. And from here, I'm going to try to hit it with another Ray of Frost.
Okay.
I love cantrips. 23.
That's
Crippled.
good. How much damage does it do?
3 whole damage.
Big 3. Y'all are just a whole bag of Tic Tacs right now.
But he's also slowed for 10 feet.
If you recall correctly, his Tic Tac did a lot of damage to Numi.
Yeah, that was a shitload of damage.
Next up is the Tic Tac machine gun, Grep.
Gatlin Grep.
Grep is moving real close. Does he have like a shotgun or something in his back pocket that I didn't know about?
He's got a gauntlet and he's just going to backhand him with. He challenge you to a duel.
Okay, so do you roll advantage because of pack tactics?
Yes.
Okay, so 17 hits.
Also, I roll advantage because he's flanked due to Stephanie's Phantasm.
I don't know if that's true, because he's not really flying.
But does he know that?
You already get pack tactics.
He believes he's flying.
Yeah, he believes that he's flying.
That's true.
So
you're already getting pack tactics. We won't decide that just now.
He gets double flanking.
Okay, so it does 7 slashing damage. Let me see if is he resistant to slashing? Oh, he's not. That's a
Damn thing's got to be almost dead.
Literally just said you were firing Tic Tacs at him, all of you.
Tic Tac.
Okay, the offhand 10 to miss.
Bless, you're blessed.
12 to miss.
Is also a miss.
Fuck.
Right?
Okay, next up is Jeff. What's Jeff gonna do? Is it gonna be awesome?
That's really easy.
19's a hit. It's gonna be awesome.
What?
Unless he's immune to
Mediocre.
6.
It's
A
better than 1.
respectable amount of damage. His fire the fire surrounding his head dims greatly. He's got a small glow going on.
I would like to, as the blow. Oh well, no, I need to save my spells. But yeah. So as the blow connects, I'd like to use my divine smite.
Okay.
As well.
To do what? It's an extra 6 damage.
Yeah. Let's see. You can expel 1 slot to deal 2d8 extra radiant damage.
2d8. Holy crap. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and roll 2d8.
Nice.
15. Okay, well, you hit it. Its fire goes out. And this head just goes flying, bouncing around off the walls, and lands in the pit where it is extinguished.
Okay. I felt like it was worth spending another spell slot just so it couldn't get off another fireball with me and Grep standing right there. It just... I didn't want to risk another massive amount of damage.
Absolutely fair.
Because that fireball kind of stung a bit.
So, combat's over.
Yay. Time to investigate the cavern
Good
and the
there.
machine.
I have some words for this. A
Gonna
blast
drink.
furnace and mechanical bellows powered by a water wheel dominate this large chamber. The water
Can I
wheel
do an
sits. Let me finish before you start percepting things. The water.
I want to hit it with my staff.
The water wheel sits in a 10-foot wide channel cut into the floor of the room, but the channel is dry. Passages exit to the west, the south, the east. The empty channel exits to the north and the east. And the water wheel appears to be moving of its own accord.
Which way does the channel run?
The channel, it runs to the north and the east.
Okay.
Hey,
Is it-
Sean,
So,
I see part of a token right here.
it's a zombie corpse that I moved out of the way.
Okay, thank you.
Because walking through corpses... Don't worry, I'll move them back now, just so you can see them. So yes, the hallway is littered with zombie corpses that the party previously defeated.
We just trampled right through them.
Oh, okay.
So what do you want to do? Welcome to the chamber, guys.
The forge.
I guess continue down that hallway.
I want to invest
You want to what?
I would like to inspect
this pile on the floor.
I would like to inspect the water wheel contraption.
Grab, that's a zombie corpse.
The pile on the floor?
Yes, that is a zombie corpse.
Oh. I was wondering what that was.
That we can kill. Okay.
And you said you wanted to inspect the water wheel.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me how would you like to inspect it? Tell me about it.
Well, it seems to be running. Can I tell if it's being powered by, like steam or coal powered, or does it just kind of seem to be running despite?
As you approach it, it immediately stops. It stops.
Okay.
Running.
If it stops running when I immediately approach it, I'm going to back up and see if it starts again.
It's the stopping did not appear to be related to your movement.
Okay.
He just happened to walk up when it did stop.
Right.
I wonder if it was being powered by that flaming skull somehow. It did appear to be floating around inspecting the device. I don't know what it was actually doing. Perhaps it was being powered by infernal energy.
Is there any portion of it that looks like kind of a power unit to the water wheel?
The southern blocky part of it appears to be a receptacle for coal.
Okay.
Or fire.
Well, then I'm going to climb up onto it and I guess look down into what probably looks like where you throw stuff in.
Okay, this is a very tall box.
Oh, is it a very tall box? Okay.
It is basically a furnace. If you'd like to climb on top of it to investigate it, you'll have to do something athletic-y.
I'll give him a boost.
You just want to boost him up?
Yep.
Okay.
Look at the possibly
At 18, Davril is boosted up to the top, no problem. He looks down. I'm assuming you're going to look down into the hole?
Yeah. Carefully look down into the hole.
You see coal that appears to be... You see coal that it appears to be glowing green and then dissipates and cools.
So I call down to the rest of the party. I think that flaming skull was powering the water wheel. So what I'm going to do is turn my staff down into the top of the furnace and fire a few blasts of firebolt into it to see if that does anything.
Okay. You fire firebolt into it. The coals heat up red, and the water wheel starts turning. And then immediately stops again. It cranks
All
a
right.
few times, but
Yeah.
nothing
Okay.
impressive.
Well, I'm gonna hop back down, or carefully climb back down as I can.
That's a better way to describe that.
Yeah. And it looks like that the flaming skull was put here by somebody, because otherwise, why would he just be hanging around?
Which is curious because we were told to get these mines up and running downtown. Were they using the necromancer to do that flaming skull? Was that a failed attempt or something?
Well, if
I'm
somebody
very curious now.
if somebody put it there, I'm sure they're going to check up on it in due time. Was the water wheel, the canal was dry? It wasn't actually pumping anything, was it?
Right, it was dry.
So that makes it more interesting, because someone could have
What
put
is
it
it?
there, but at the same time, it could have just been just hanging out.
I would like to
Yep.
get this forge working.
Why is that?
Well, because there's probably something good that'll happen.
Nothing terrible could happen from making magical things happen.
That's dumb Dragon Man thinking. Pikey, have you got any infernal energy that you can pour into the machine?
I don't know that I want to at this. I'm curious.
Wait, why would you need an infernal? It lit up when I fired a few firebolts into it.
You said the coals were glowing green, right?
They were glowing green, but also when I just put some regular fire in there, it worked just fine.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't put regular fire.
Well, yeah, you're right. I put magical fire.
But once the coals did get hot, then it was working. So if we can find a way to get the,
So we need a source.
it would work. But to what end and what point? What are we moving? Like the mine needs water to work. I think the bigger question is why is there not? What's blocking the canals?
Yeah, that's true. It is. It's curious that powering the billows makes the water wheel turn.
Yeah,
Because wouldn't the water wheel be what powers the billows? So it's like
that's
it's
what I was
working in
thinking.
reverse.
I'm curious as how they figured it out the other way.
Yeah, so the way that this would actually work air
Okay.
us.
Clay and Pikey, y'all's audio cuts out kind of frequently. I'm not
I
really
know.
sure why.
Sharon.
No, it's not because we're sharing. It's because Comcast sucks a dick. Even when I'm frequent.
No, it's really weird. It's like the first couple of things that you say every time you start talking come through fine, and then it's just like you're like, right, and then it's like that. It's like this weird stutter thing. But your video is fine.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
video hasn't. There's never been a problem with your video.
I don't know. Comcast sucks.
Like when you talk in little short bursts, it comes through fine. But when you do a long, unbroken stretch of audio, that's when it seems to do it.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, shit happens.
I want to hear what you were going to say, though. Clay, you were saying that the water wheel.
So it all goes through. He's just typing.
Oh, okay.
That's a good point. So that's what makes it even more interesting.
It's curious.
I mean, that's what we'd come to. Like, we don't.
Yeah.
They're trying to make the water wheel turn. Like, why was that in motion anyway? Was it just their presence that was heating it up?
So when you look down inside, there was nothing but coal inside of the chamber?
Exactly. It was just coal. It was slightly glowing green from, I'm sure magical residue from when we killed the skull. But as soon as I, put some of my magical fire down in there, the water wheel starts turning, which is very strange.
Okay. Can we disconnect the wheel?
That seems like it'd take a lot of work.
I mean, one of our main goals is to get this mine up and running. That was one of the tasks we left the town with, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And part of that would be getting the forge, which
Why? A mine is to get ore out of the ground.
But this device is...
Yeah, there was a forge. There was a blacksmith.
okay. I didn't know if I actually did or not.
Your
but
characters would know that this mine was used to forge magical weapons and armor.
So they do want it working to have the here, not just a small smith back in town.
Sildar asked you to recover magical weapons or magical items from here to arm the town. I don't know if he would... I don't know what his intentions for the mine were aside from that. But Tila would know that Gundren had intended to get the mine up and running before he disappeared.
Yeah. I remember that from, but I didn't know getting the forge working, whether this forge was built by whatever here, or whether this is the town forge, and that's what they need work.
Well, why don't you investigate the forge?
See if we can see any writings or anything on it.
Sure. Roll an investigation check.
Let's see. Where would investigate? Sorry, it's just loading slow. There we go.
Are you still watching Dragon Dick?
No.
Alright, with a 4, you look at the forge and you...
Can I add the blessing to it, or is that over?
It would have lasted a minute. If you were quick about it, I think you could have added to it. Go ahead and add your D... Is it a D4?
D4.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't worry about adding the blessing. Even if you got an 8, you wouldn't have known anything.
Gotcha. Well, I don't
clearly
see
see that this was built by someone, and
Gotcha.
but you have no idea. Your character is not well versed in the making of forges.
Gotcha. Built by someone, but that's it.
Is there a door over here on the cold chamber?
Absolutely.
Where is it?
It's on the back.
I would like to open that door and look inside.
Sure, go ahead. You open the door, and it explodes.
Oh.
You're dead. Not really. You open the door, and looking inside, you see mounds and mounds of coal.
There's nothing. It's mounds of coal. Can I dig around a little bit in it to see if there's anything hidden underneath it, or?
Absolutely. I would love for you to stick more random shit in your bag.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna take a couple of lumps of the coal. That's a good point.
Okay, so formerly magical green coal shoved into your bag of...
I'm gonna call it fell coal.
Fell coal? That's an interesting way to describe that. Okay.
But upon shuffling the coals around, poking around in the coals, do I see anything? Any little bits of metal or molten slag, or
Give me a moment. Where are we, 12?
about a gold bar or two? Haven't heard anything. Maybe some diamonds.
Everybody loves diamonds.
No, you don't see anything in there.
God damn it.
You got some fell coal. Is that not enough for you?
I'm going to loudly slam the door shut in rage.
Are you sure?
No, I'm going to gently.
Gently close it as quietly as possible.
Yes.
Would you like to roll a stealth check for that?
No.
No. Fuck it.
All right. So what do you want to?
Hey,
That's
Sean.
the. Sure. What's up, Clay?
Kobolds are tunneling and always looking.
Always
See-
looking for ways to be muted. To wake their god. Kobolds are always tunneling through magic, tunneling looking for magic to wake their god. So I want to investigate the ford for magicness.
Do it.
Okay. Would you like to look in the same door that Jeff was looking into?
No, I'm going to get Numi to boost me up.
Okay, so
To the
you want Numi to
forge.
pick you up, throw you up there, so you can look in the same place Scott was looking.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can kind of prowl around and look
Sure.
in the
All right. We don't
Up
need to
you
make a
go.
roll for this. He's a big dragon man. He can definitely throw you up there like a softball.
Little
So-
toss.
So you're walking around the top of it, inspecting the top, inspecting the hole. From the hole, you see the same thing Scott saw. It appears to be coal in the bottom, which you would have gotten from the same perspective that Numi got. It appears to be powering. It appears to be powering something, possibly the water wheel that's attached to it. But the magic in it has dissipated since Scott was up here.
Alright, so the forge is not inherently magic as far as I can tell.
Right.
Alright, good enough for me. I say let's press on and find something else.
Okay. Well, we know that it works, and we can always come back and revisit it later. What about the skull? It flopped down into the channel down there.
It did.
And let me just try this last thing, and then if that doesn't do anything, that's fine. I'm going to pick up the skull.
You're going to hop down there. This is about a 10-foot drop. And you're going to pick up the skull?
Yep.
Okay. And sure. What do you want to do with the skull?
I'd like to
Put
bring
it in
it
your
back
bag,
up
put it in
closer
your
to the
bag.
forge. I'm not going to put it in the bag yet.
Okay.
I'm going to
Okay.
jump back up
All right.
20, single leap. And I have the skull with me. I'm bringing it closer to the forge. Does anything.
No, nothing happens.
I'm going to shake it a couple of times in the general direction of the forge.
Okay. As you
Should-
shake it, green embers fly out of its eye holes, and the forge creaks.
Well then.
Well then.
Well.
Queer.
Can I put the skull inside of the
You're gonna open the door, throw it in there?
Yeah, I'm gonna sit it in there. And then I'm gonna ask someone who has the ability to make fire to shoot fire at the skull inside of the device.
Okay.
If
Yeah, you can do that.
if only we had somebody who could make fire
If
Um,
only.
on command.
Well, if no one would like to step forward, then we don't have to worry about it.
Nope, I am stepping forward.
I'll use my tinderbox.
So you're sitting there. You've delicately place this. No, you wouldn't delicately do anything. You'd hurl the skull in there like a softball, and then you're flicking sparks at it.
No, Davryl's going to shoot fire into it. What
Okay.
happens? Does
All right.
anything happen?
I would like for Scott to tell me he's going to do this rash action before something happens.
Do it.
Well, here's my only concern with it, is that we've defeated the skull, and we have
Yep.
basically banished the fire from the skull. My worry is that if I shoot fire at the skull, we're going to reignite this enemy and have to fight it over again.
Bingo.
Bingo bongo.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Not enough to see if the forge is working just yet.
I think you should do it. It could be awesome.
I know you do.
Well, all right. That's a good valid concern. Then I'm just going to stick it in my bag.
You're gonna
For
stick the
later.
bag in your skull. I mean,
The
you're
skull
gonna
in
stick
the
the
bag.
skull in the bag.
I could use the skull as a bag, but no. I'm going to put the flaming.
Not with all the shit you've got in that bag.
Yeah, and it
The
just
bigger
never
skull.
seems to run out of space. It's really weird.
That's interesting. Who knows what's going on in there?
Okay. All right, let us advance then.
Okay, where would you like to advance to? We're gonna
Should
turn
we-
this dungeon one room a night.
Yeah. Should we
By
go
the
to the
way.
south? Should we go to the south or the east?
Well, I feel like we should have Grep do some scouting. But Grep has vanished.
Grep appears to have gone
Grep.
unconscious. That's odd.
Grep will be back in just a moment.
Do we want to take a fiver?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Let's
Okay.
do that.
Grep isn't mad because of the audio problem.
Alright, let's
That's-
take 5 minutes real quick. Piss, get a beer, fix your audio problems, watch
Why not?
dragon porn, whatever it is you do.
Can we stack those?
Whatever
Drink
you
beer
could do in
and watch
5 minutes, you can do.
while pissing.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna go back downstairs and put some more towels down. And make some food.
I've been ripping audio CDs this whole time.
Ripping. I'm gonna drink my mana potion. Look at this bottle I found at the Goodwill.
Oh, that's real cool.
Fucking mana potion bottle.
I like it. What is it from?
I have no idea. I think it's a
What is it?
like a
What-
fragrance bottle.
It's a what? Oh, it's a fragrance bottle.
I think it was a fragrance bottle.
Then you might want to wash that out really good.
I'm not gonna drink out of it. It's just a,
Oh, I
it's
see.
a cool ass decorative. Shit. That screams mana potion.
It does.
It screams it, and it's heavy too. It's like a big. It's also got like one of those weird like tapered tops, so you could put like the little decanter top thing in it.
Oh yeah, nice.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a fragrance bottle. But either way, it's pretty cool. All right, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Shotgun. The other. 3 at a time.
Alright, is everyone done jerking it to dragon porn yet?
Hang on, give me a second.
Okay.
Took you a second.
Oh boy.
Alright, so I was told that Grep is wanting.
We said Grep might want to scout before we do any movement to any other room.
Fair enough. So, which way do we think we're.
Davril suggests that we move south, but that's where Numi said Grep might want to scout before we make any movement. So that's when we took the fiver.
Alright, well, Sean, if you're ready, I'm willing.
Okay, you keep breaking up again. We gotta figure out your audio thing offline at some point.
Here.
So you would like to travel south? Yep, I am ready to watch things happen. So do you want to scout south? Do you want to scout east? Or do you want to scout north?
I'm gonna scout south, and is this any better even talking continually?
I did not hear a breakup at that point.
Alright, well then I'll just continue to use this microphone.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's a Discord setting.
Mm.
Do you have it set to automatically voice and video automatically determine input sensitivity? Or input mode is voice activity?
Yeah, maybe you want to turn the gain of the microphone up.
Yeah, it says
I don't doubt you at all, Clay. It most likely is that, but it's weird because it's only your audio that cuts. Yours and Pikey's video has been fine this entire time.
well, I turned off that automatic thing, so we'll see if that helps.
Okay, well, Grep, if you would like to scout south. Let me figure out what's in that room. What is it? Control U? Oh, yeah. That's some good vision. Alright, go ahead and poke ahead. Don't worry. I'll let you know when you have to roll for death. Okay. Welcome to, what is this called? The death room? No, that can't be right. In this room, you see steep escarpments divide this large cavern into 3 sections. There doesn't appear to be anything in this section. So if you'd like to, you don't see anything on this part of the cliff. That is so weird that it makes you. Okay, yeah. Like, you should totally be able to see down, right? Let me tinker real quick. Dynamic lighting. Guess it kind of expects you to come at it from a different angle. Let's go back to token. Okay. So you enter this room. You can see a cliff on the other side of it, at the very edge of the other part of the cave, or on the far west side. You see what appears to be a cave, or you see what appears to be another level. But this center room, it appears to be a banquet hall, where maybe people would banquet. You can see two large wooden tables. You see corpses everywhere. The corpses that you see in this room appear to be orcs and dwarves and ogres and gnomes. And to the north, I believe you have dark vision. That's correct, right? You see some skulking figures that appear to be on the other end of the room, up on the cliffs. Not cliffs, it's like a 10-foot elevation increase. Oh, you're muted now.
No, his headset's been muted the whole time because he's been using Pikey's microphone.
Okay.
Because they were sharing when one was talking, they were getting audio feedback off of each other. So
that means both of them are muted then.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you now.
Yeah. I don't know how to fix it, guys.
Yeah.
I just set it back to what it was.
What kind of figures do I see?
Skulking undead figures.
Skulking undead, but like up and moving around.
Yeah. Well, actually, they're kind of perched. They're kind of like sitting on their ankles, kind of. Do you know what I mean when I say sitting on their ankles? They're like crouched down.
But clearly undead, not truly dead.
Clearly undead, not truly dead.
Alright, can I tell anything about the cause of death for the bodies that I'm near?
Yes. You can tell that these figures have been dead a very long time. I would say decades.
Decades, so it's skeletal remains.
Right.
Bummer.
Hmm.
No, like, crushed skulls, broken bones that would imply brutal combat.
No, you can definitely see that all of these figures died in what appears to be a melee battle royale kind of combat. You
Okay.
can see that some figures fell on others. There were some skulls crushed, some broken ribs, but it's hard to tell exactly what happened.
But there was a battle in this room, and that's the result of the death.
Right.
Okay. And then there's undead to the to the west.
Yes, there are two undead that you can see to the west.
Can I tell anything about them, what they used to be, anything like that?
That's a question. Give me a moment. You can tell that they appear to be humanoid, but other than that, it is very difficult to tell. And they have their backs turned to you.
Human size, though. They're not like bugbears or giants.
Right.
All right, that's enough. I'm going to go back and report to the party all the things that I just saw. There's a banquet hall with some long dead bodies that have been, killed in battle. And on the west side of the room, on top of a hill, there are two human-sized and shaped, what appear to be undead individuals.
So there's like
Before we go
skeleton.
any further, your audio issues are not happening now.
Like it's working fine.
It's working fine.
Yeah.
What the fuck? So bodies and skeletons everywhere. Skeletons are clearly dead
of
from
varying
battle.
races.
Of varying races. And this is the you went down the corridor to the south.
Correct.
Killed in massive battle. And now there's just varying races of undead kind of scattered around.
No, there's two undead on the west side of the room.
Okay.
They appear to be human-sized,
Okay.
but could be any number.
Okay.
Oh, this is right.
Hello.
How's it going, Jeff?
I have returned.
We noticed.
Who died?
You?
Oh, the cause of death.
Grep scouted ahead for a little bit.
Okay.
You went down the southern hall, found a banquet hall with bodies and skeletons of varying races that were obviously killed in this massive battle. And he also saw two undead of human-sized shape and form on the west side of that room.
That's pretty badass.
Mm-hmm. For those of us just joining.
Yeah. So, there's only two of them. Grep thinks we can take those sons of bitches.
I'm surprised Grep hasn't Leroy Jenkins.
See, now,
I'm good with that. I mean, it seems by far, so far, the safer option. Everything to our north and west is grave evil. At least we can explore a little bit more of this cave.
So shall we moving south?
I would vote south.
here.
South it is.
What's your marching order? How's everyone entering this room?
I will position myself behind Numi.
Behind the tank.
Yep. Mhm.
And speaking of Numi, I'm going to expend 5 points of my lay on hands to heal myself 5 points.
Okay, make sure you track that.
I am. Okay. That's it.
Okay.
All right, so
20 HP. That's what I thought. So I am at 15. And I have one. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty good about keeping track, but I don't want you to think that I'm like not keeping.
I trust you.
Okay.
So is Numi leading the way and Grep's not leading the way anymore?
Oh, Grep, please.
more or less the marching order.
You're a sneaky man.
So I'm going in front now.
What do you want to do? Are you still? You've already scouted up here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I will go first.
I love it when Discord freezes.
Mhm.
There we go. Discord's back. Okay. Numi, I would love for you, specifically, to roll a stealth check. You're a giant lumbering dragon man self.
Yeah.
Got a 12. It's respectable for a dragon man wearing chain mail.
Is it?
It's respectable. What?
Do you know what respectable means?
Okay, it's a 4. Just kidding. So what happens on a 4?
All hell
Sturges.
breaks loose. You could see those things, right?
Mm-mm.
Not you. Grep, you could see those objects, right?
I never saw tokens, but I believe the DM when he says they're there.
They are hiding somewhere.
Well, I have 12 passive perception. Would that detect them or no?
Absolutely.
So that they're not within my line of sight then, because I would see them.
All right, Mr. Monsters. Where are your character sheets?
Where are they?
Go ahead, click on Show to Players.
I have migrated them into the visible spectrum now that
I have alerted them to our presence.
I'm just opening up their character sheets at this point. I am opening their character sheets.
Oh, I just didn't know if they were, if he said they were ghouls.
Okay.
How many ghouls are going to pop out?
Well, the ghouls are actually smarter and wiser, perception-wise, but not by much. The ghouls hear you, and now it's time for initiative. There's no surprise round or
Damn.
any of that. Okay, we got an 18 to 17. Everyone's clicking on their doodads, right?
Let's see. Let me re-roll here.
I clicked on my doodad.
Let me click on that doodad.
Damn. 17, 18, 19.
3. Again.
Way to lower the bar. Alright.
Is that right?
Combo breaker.
Yeah, I guess that's right. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't doing 3 every time.
Alright, Pikey.
D3.
Why don't you lead the way, Pikey?
I don't wanna.
You hear movement
to the west, correct?
to the west. And you specifically hear movement that is in greater numbers than 2.
Down these stairs, huh?
You don't have to go.
Right? I'm just making sure this is the right direction.
That is a direction that you hear movement from.
Okay. So
That
that's
sure
not
is
good.
a direction. That's a direction, all right.
It is a direction.
She's headed west.
Is there a door on that side?
Door to the south.
To the south, but not. We just hear movement to the west, but we see a door.
From where you are, you cannot see very far.
I'm not very investigating. Does anybody else want to go investigate the noise, or do we want to keep going south, away from a bunch of shit?
Well, we're already in combat, so.
I mean, we did roll initiative. I just mean, do you want to go down the hallway
It's nice here.
and get kind of flanking on them and make them come to us, or do we want to fight them out? In the
We're
open?
already on top of a cliff with a choke point. I think that's as good as it's going to get.
Yeah, I think we ought to hold here. I agree with Grep.
Okay. Then we shall hold here.
Grep is a wise kobold.
Well, I will hold my turn then.
Okay, Jeff, what would you like to do?
I'd like to smell the air. What do I smell? Do I smell rotting bodies?
You
Like,
smell
does this whole
corpses, you smell death and undeath.
Okay, I figured as much. I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't it was just stale air. It's the overpowering stench of rot. I'm just gonna shimmy a little closer so I can get a better view, and then I'm gonna hold action because we can hear the moving, right?
You can hear the moving.
Can I do a perception check to see if there are any small loose pebbles or rocks around?
If you would like to use your action to investigate for pebbles,
I can't just look around the area.
well, I mean, with your passive perception, you know that this is a cliffside. You don't see any rocks. Apparently, this area was more well kept because it was a banquet hall.
Okay, very good. Well, that's that. Then I will hold.
Okay, you're holding your action. Grep?
I want to use my tinderbox and light a fistful of torches. How many can I light?
You want to light up a fistful of torches?
Yeah, like...
as many as you can.
Like 3 fingers.
Full. How thick is a torch? What's the diameter of a torch? Like an inch?
Less than the diameter of a bad dragon.
That's super helpful. I would say you could probably light 3 torches in your hand at once.
All right. So I'm going to light 3 torches, and that is interacting with an object, so does not count as my action.
Okay.
And then I'm going to kind of chuck the torches down into the banquet room in an attempt to provide some light.
Okay.
So ideally they spread out a little bit when I throw them, but that's kind of up to you.
So what is your throwing range?
No.
Okay.
I mean, the torches don't actually have a range built in.
If you threw a spear, it would be like 60 feet.
Give me 1 second.
If you threw a spear and then you threw 60 feet or farther, it'd be disadvantage, right?
I would think you could not throw a bundle of torches the same distance as a spear.
I know. I'm just trying to establish a baseline.
All right. So if I were to throw a javelin, the range is 3120. But perhaps more relevant is the Yikwa. It's a weapon that's not balanced for throwing, but does have range at 1030.
At 10 and 30.
Yeah.
Okay. So...
And I'm not worried about accuracy. I'm just chucking this as far as I can into the room.
Right.
Like, the goal's the ground, and it's going to hit that.
So here's what you're doing. You're making me figure out how to place dynamic lighting things in the middle of the game. Like a bastard.
Yeah, it sounds like a you problem. You don't understand.
That's how we do.
Alright, give me a moment. Gotta Google some shit.
And then Davryl's gonna follow immediately with...
Well, and then he's gonna light some gravel and throw it everywhere, and I'm like, well,
Thunderwave.
I just figured this shit out.
If you want, we can just move D's character down to provide the dynamic light.
Yeah, absolutely. Throw
Do I need to take...
down
Can
there.
I pick up a handful of gravel, cast light on it, and throw it deep into the room?
Yes, I have the mage hand. I can pick up the torches and carry them 30 feet away.
that doesn't solve the problem of providing the dynamic lighting, though, whereas moving Dee's character as a stand-in for the torch does.
Okay.
She is the
I didn't know if my hand was an extension.
I could cast light on her.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah. Well, does that
So
fix
Dee-
the dynamic lighting problem?
The token for D is not actually D. It's a stand-in for a torch because it solves Sean having to create a dynamic light.
I love it.
Well, where's D at?
D is still back in the
No,
corner.
I'm kidding.
Just like that.
Well, where is she at? In the middle of the room with the zombies.
And
This
that
is
gives
really
me
good.
vision because I have control of her token, but can you share that with everyone else?
I think so.
Oh yeah, that worked. I was about to say it wasn't really doing anything. Cool.
Okay, so everyone can see? More?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, you hurl those torches, they land in the middle of the room all together because that's how it's gonna happen.
Mhm.
And yeah, I think you can see one ghoul in the distance, possibly two.
I can
Yeah,
see
I
too.
can catch the outline of one on the north.
I'm sure that bundle of torches caught their attention too.
And it
Yeah, it seems
definitely, I mean, it wasn't the shaking of the heavy mail armor entering the room.
No, it couldn't have been that. It was the torches for sure.
Obviously.
After Grep does that, it's the ghoul's turn.
What?
I wonder how
What the
much movement speed they have.
Oh shit! Does that hit the zombie?
What, the
How
torch?
much? No, the icons. How much damage does it take from that icon there?
What the fuck are you doing, mate?
Would you stop?
Oh,
That's a chaos beam that came from the torch.
We can't have nice things, can we?
Okay,
No.
so you guys know this is the shit that I have to deal with when he's sober. You see why we...
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Is that why alcohol is banned in the house?
No, that's why alcohol is necessary in the house. This is sober, Clay. That's the problem.
I'm actually very sober tonight.
Mm,
I'm
I
working on it.
actually...
Am I the only one besides Clay not drinking?
Nope, I'm not drinking. Just water.
I had a beer.
That's all backwards, but this is O'Donnell's strawberry cream, and it's a seasonal item at Aldi's. It's actually really fucking good.
So you've got some more milk.
It tastes like milk. I mean, it's like some sort of strawberry milk. It's really good.
I remember the time that Jeff and me were on a camping trip, and Jeff drank 3 liters of sangria in one night.
Wow.
Yeah, threw all of it up.
I'm sure that you did.
It was very orange around the campfire.
Ooh. I bet it smelled amazing.
Oh shit, that's a lot of ghouls.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Davril, your job is clear.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
The ghouls are coming.
Mm-hmm. And we just left D in the middle of...
Again, that's
Oh
not
my god,
I'm
how did she
kidding.
get out there?
I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
What would you like to do? They are,
She is technically in the other room.
These ghouls are 28 days latering at you at a rapid
Question.
pace.
Question.
Okay. Answer.
How high are the ledges next to the staircase?
Let me check. We're in this one. 10 feet high.
Okay.
So it's tall enough that they can't just run up it, but not so tall that they can't jump up if they're trying.
Mm-hmm.
How
It's
spry are
definitely scary.
So,
They're very spry.
using the torches, you saw these ghouls, leap from the other cliff down into this room with no problem at all.
They leap down without taking damage?
Yes.
Yikes.
Yeah, ghouls are like a much more advanced
Okay.
that can paralyze you.
Oh, that's right, they can, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want that.
light them the fuck up, dude.
If you can stun them, if you can cripple them, We can kill them all in one shot. Whatever it takes.
Well, if someone can bottleneck them, I can take care of a lot of them at one time. But I'm not going to run down there into a lot of them to try and burning hands.
Definitely don't do that.
Yeah, I think. Now this may sound crazy, because all my ideas should sound crazy, but I think if you ran in there, raised your hands up, and said, "We come in peace," they might be receptive to it.
But only if you ran down, not if you screamed it from here.
Yes. You have to run down to show a sign of willingness and resolve and peace.
Do we have to speak some ancient language that nobody actually knows to actually talk to them?
No, you have to speak common, I think.
Okay, so that's horseshit. You run down there, you're dead.
If I were to strip off all of my armor and go down and swing my bad dragon at them, what do you think would happen?
They'd probably be impressed.
Is this the second time you want to strip down naked?
I think they would like your. I think they would like your moxie, but I don't want to have to figure out what kind of damage Dragon Dick does.
Well, I'm not trying to hit. I'm not trying to hit them. I'm trying to
bludgeoning.
hypnotize. I'm trying to hypnotize them with the spitting of it.
Oh, so this is Helicopter Dragon Dick.
Yeah, exactly. Bad dragon.
Okay. Well, now that I know what Bad Dragon is,
that's going to be the name of that move from now on.
I'm really
Bad
glad
dragon.
that it's not your turn, Jeff.
So I'm just picturing it like his dick's out and just windmilling, just trying to.
Yeah, it'd be like a thrust.
Helicopter
thing
dick.
towards them. Yeah.
Do you have
Well,
chainmail pants on? You're gonna have to drop your pants to do this.
No, it'd be totally naked.
I think it's gonna. Oh, you're gonna be naked? Never mind.
Yes.
I will probably. You know what? I'm just going to take a pot shot at the closest one.
A pot shot.
Yeah.
What kind of pot
shot
are you
with?
gonna take?
I'm going to hit it with Firebolt.
Firebolt.
Okay.
You're gonna cast. I'm gonna look over at you and say you're gonna cast Firebolt at the ghouls.
Ghouls can't be charmed, right?
How? All right. Well, what if I cast Scorching Ray?
You're gonna hit one
Cast
ghoul
them,
with
hit all of them.
Scorching Ray. You're only gonna hit one.
No, I can with Scorching Ray. I can hit 3 things.
Oh, perfect. Okay, good. As long as you're hitting more than one thing.
So how does Scorching Ray work?
So I declare within the range of 120 feet, up to 3 creatures.
It's like an Omega Beam kind of thing.
So basically, what it is I do 3 beams, right? I have to roll for each individual beam, but I can choose 1, I can choose 2, or I can choose 3 targets. There,
Okay.
the range is 120 feet.
So it's 3 beams that all go at once and then hit a target, maybe.
Maybe, perhaps. But I have to roll for each. So
Okay.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Scorching Ray, but I'm going to aim it at this guy,
And Smokeen.
this guy,
And Smokeen.
That's not smoking.
And-
That's the torches.
and
Smokeen.
this guy.
Okay, not Smokeen.
Yes.
So I'll go ahead and roll for the first one.
Yeah, because when you said Firebolt, I knew you must be joking. I knew you were kidding.
I roll a 12.
That hits.
Okay. We'll roll for all 3 and then we'll do damage.
Sure, yeah.
And then the second one, 14.
Is a hit.
And then crit.
A critical hit.
Okay, well, that is also a hit.
Jeff is getting hopped up on that stroke.
Alright, so go ahead and roll some damage.
So on the since I rolled them in order, it'll be front to back. So the furthest one away I chose will take the crit.
Yep.
So the target takes 2d6 fire damage.
Okay.
So we'll roll for the first one.
If you just click on Scorching Ray, the words, and
Do you have it set up?
should do it.
But I like doing that.
If you
Okay.
have it set up,
That's
then.
fine.
16.
16 on the first one.
Well, shit.
Actually, I'm sorry. I clicked. That was for the crit one. So
Okay, so
we'll do the crit one.
And that's the one that's that one right there?
Yeah, that's that one. Isn't that? Doesn't that do more damage since it was a crit?
Yeah, it's doing 16.
No. The 16 is the 2D the 2d6,
Oh.
right?
Yeah, that
Well, it
is.
says-
It's-
Yeah, so it's 2d6 plus 2d6. That's a crit.
Oh, I
to
see.
do a second roll, I guess.
So 16 is the damage.
That's
Gotcha.
the first damage, and then the crit damage is.
No, that is the crit damage.
Oh, that was the crit damage. Oh, okay.
So
Then
it was 8, which is 2d6 plus 8.
ignore that second one. Okay, we'll roll for this one, for the second one,
Okay.
which is he just takes 5.
Okay, and that's the middle one.
That's this guy,
Okay.
and then this guy right here takes 7.
Sweet.
This.
Okay. You send out scorching rays that blast through them, singeing or hitting them with fire. They still appear to be charging. The one that you hit with the crit is limping. He took a lot of damage. He's probably going to go down if you hit him with much more of anything.
Okay.
Unless somebody breaks out their tic-tac gun again. So next up is, I believe, Pikey, you held your action, didn't you? From
Yes.
this turn?
From last turn, I held it.
Okay. Would you like to enact it now?
Yes. I actually wanted to. Ghouls have a higher intelligence than the last things we've been. Higher intelligence. The last thing we've been fighting. So I wanted to. Where did it go? I want to try this.
A creature of your choice must succeed on a wisdom save or fall prone, becoming incapacitated. A creature with an intelligence score of 4 or less isn't affected. At the end of each turn, each time it takes damage, the target can make another wisdom save. Okay, so they do a wisdom saving throw and they go prone? And
Yeah.
they are prone until they succeed a wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
Well, not just prone, but incapacitated.
Okay.
Yeah.
And incapacitated means they cannot move or take action.
Yeah.
Correct. The only thing they get to do is their wisdom saving throw.
Okay, and this is one creature.
Yeah, I can do one at a time.
Okay, which one would you like to hit?
Scott was hitting the ones. Let's see, that were.
This is the one that got
So-
the crit, right?
Yeah, that one. So the two that just lit up, and then this guy are the ones that I've attacked.
And they're
Okay.
the closest.
How do I do the range?
You've only got these two.
These two? Okay. I'm gonna hit this one then and incapacitate him.
I'm sorry, can you
Sorry.
highlight him again? I was in a different
Sorry,
tab.
this one.
Okay, go ahead. And I just roll a wisdom saving throw. It's like 14.
Yeah.
Let's see how wise he is. What, Mary? Well, he rolled a 5. So he's prone. He's prone and incapacitated. We'll say spider web.
And that was the turn that I held.
Yes.
Do I get to go again, or
I think Jeff had held his turn as well.
I did.
All right, Jeff,
Defensively,
you
we
want...
need
can
to
I
be,
use a bonus action actually before Jeff?
Yeah, sure.
Just cast Bardic Inspiration on Jeff.
All right,
God
so
bless.
Jeff is bardically inspired.
Yes, you get the 1d6 to your next, or within 10 minutes, an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw. All right.
Okay, so Jeff, what do you want to do?
I guess I'm gonna move into positions. They're
I
about
think
to.
Did you already use your move?
I held my action. It's a new turn, right?
No, it's the same turn.
Yeah.
It's the previous round. I think you held your. I'm under the impression you held your action from the previous round, and you didn't do
I did.
anything. So, but you did do your move to get to the edge, so you have an action to do. And then we'll start the turn order for the legit turn.
I see.
I don't know what you can do from here. I don't know
I mean,
if
you
you
can sprint if you wanted to go down there.
I don't want to go down there. I really think we ought to play defensively, as defensively as possible. And I'm going to say as much to the party. I'm going to say we need to be doing things that hit as many creatures as possible that incapacitate Pikey, or deal multiple spots of damage, or hinder this giant group of ghouls that is about to crash into us. And I am going to, I guess I'll hold again. I mean, what action could I do? I guess I could throw a spear, but I'd rather save my action to get to
So
us.
this is your action from the previous turn.
Mhm.
This is the last thing in the turn order. If you hold your action again, that action's gone. You don't get to stockpile actions.
But I can't move.
You can't move.
You can use your sprint action to move another probably 30, whatever your speed is.
You don't have to move 30, but yeah.
And if you go,
I'm just gonna, you know what I'll do? I'm sorry. What were you saying?
If you go to the stairs, they become a more effective choke point.
This is true. This is true.
That's why I'm thinking if you can get to choke up, I can,
Assuming they don't scale the wall. But yeah, okay. I'll use my action to sprint to the stairs, and I'm gonna actually get at the top of the stairs. They can't move like this, can they?
They could definitely climb that way.
Okay, well then I'll get at the bottom then.
Okay, so you're gonna take the bottom of the staircase.
Yep, I'm the bulwark.
Okay, so the new turn order starts. Pikey's up.
Alrighty. So that one capacitated. Trying to see what I can hit and what I can't. 35. 35. 33. I know. I was gonna move and then go. I was just seeing.
If you see something on the map that interests you that you would like to interact with, you can go. You can say that.
Oh, okay. No, I was just trying to figure out where I should move to.
That was more of a whole party thing. If anyone sees something on the map that they think interacting with would help combat, say so, and I will do my best to accommodate that desire. Go ahead, Pikey.
I was going to cast Tasha's hideous laughter on this guy right here.
Okay. Is this a spell slot thing or is it a cantrip?
It is a spell slot. I used one spell slot. It's my level 1 spell slot.
It's a concentration.
Oh, it is a concentration. What is it?
Yeah.
Oh, concentration. Sorry, I didn't see it. Never mind then. I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
I suppose we're here. I will try and viciously mock this one that is right in front of Numi. Right here.
Go ahead. I do something now.
You can do something now.
I get to wisdom saving throw. Can you post the spell so we see what damage it'll do if it hits?
Yeah, sorry, it's just so slow to load. I have to wait on it to come up to click it. It's stupid. There you
go. He does an 11. So the one right in front of him takes 4 damage.
Yep.
And he's at disadvantage.
Yes.
Which is going to be this one. Arrows in his back. That's disadvantage like. Next up is Jeff.
Can I also, use my bonus action to cast Bardic Inspiration on Grep?
Okay,
Oh,
Grep
yeah.
is bardically inspired.
Just might as well use it when I can.
Are you down here beside me, Tila?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Really
I
odd.
only used a few movements of, like 2 squares of movement. Is it okay if I move back? I mean,
Oh yeah, you can split your movement.
okay.
You say, I mean, if you want to off tank, then you can.
Oh god, no. No, that's why I moved as little as I could. Alrighty. All of you.
Okay. So for my action, I'm going to cast, using my last spell slot, Shield of Faith
Okay.
to give me +2 AC.
Alright, so 10 minutes of bonus AC.
20 AC.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That's it.
Alright.
I'm digging in.
Grep.
I'm gonna delay my turn to the end of the order.
Okay. The ghouls are up next. So let's see. Let's go ahead and select these 2 first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They didn't make it to me?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, wow. I thought they would be closer than that. Well, that's cool. That still puts them in AoE range.
Yep.
That puts them in perfect AoE range.
This ghoul, the one disadvantaged, he's going to... He's going to try to claw you. He rears back his Wolverine claws. And, 21.
Fucking kidding me?
I am not.
Yeah, that hits.
He does 9 damage. And I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw. 13. Alright, you are not paralyzed.
Well, that's good. That would be a bad way to start.
Let's see.
Am I still bardically inspired?
You are.
What does that do again?
Anytime you roll a d20, you can add 1d6 to it. Once.
Can I roll my 1d6 to that?
To your Constitution saving throw?
No, to my saving throw on the attack.
Oh no, I roll that. You don't roll a saving throw on the attack. You rolled a saving throw on the Constitution saving throw.
Oh, well,
So
no,
I
then
roll
I'm good.
attack. You can't subtract 6 or add 6 to my roll. The rest of the ghouls are going to use their action to sprint. So these 2 are going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm going to get 2 saving throws from them to see if they manage to climb that wall.
Yeah.
About 10-foot wall.
It was.
Was.
I had a feeling they would do that.
Yeah.
They both didn't make it.
Damn.
Let me find out what that does.
They scrabbled and fell backwards. The rocks loosened under their...
Nice.
They both fall down, land on their butts, taking some damage because they are stupid.
Their spines are shattered.
No, let's not get crazy. This one, he's gonna run up close right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one's gonna get right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna get right there. The last one is going to try to make his saving throw for. Which one is it? Tosh is hitting Hideous Laughter?
Yeah.
Yep.
And he's got to roll 14?
Yep.
He does not make it. He rolls a 1.
He's permanently crippled.
He is. You can't be worse than incapacitated?
His legs melt.
He is now going to permanently run at half speed, I think. Yeah, that sounds fair.
He's been crippled.
And next up is Scott. Do something amazing, Scott. You got a bunch of
Sure.
zombies that are...
Right?
Don't worry. Their saving throws are super savvy.
No, I don't want that. Give me that one.
Do it. Do that thing you've been dreaming of doing.
Uh-huh. Hang on a second. Let me check something before I do anything. Alright. I can do something, but it's gonna hurt somebody.
Oh, good.
Who's it going to hurt?
It's gonna hurt one person.
Who? Are you gonna do it?
If your character is going to decide who to hurt, he can talk to the other characters.
So I'm gonna say to the party, I can cast a spell, but I can only save 2 of the 3 of you from the damage. Who takes
Is it shatter?
it may or may not be.
Isn't someone
What?
bardically inspired?
What does Bardic Inspire do?
Numi is Bardic Inspiration. He can, and Grep is as well.
I get a bonus to my saving.
Yeah, you get 1d6 to an ability check, attack, roll, or saving throw.
Let's roll the
Okay.
dice. Do it.
Alright, let me...
Grep will take the hit.
Grep will take the hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I'm
Grep,
going-
no.
If that's the case, I'm gonna cast Shatter, and I'm gonna use Sculpt Spell to throw an aura, basically an aura of protection around Numi and Pikey.
But Grep, no.
Tila the Tiny. And I'm gonna drop it right here, and it hits everything in a 10-foot radius. So that's everything.
10-foot radius? Right here?
10. Yeah.
Yep. Alright. Let me start rolling saving throws. What saving throw do I roll?
Give me a second. Hang on. I closed the spell sheet instead of minimizing it.
You should just paste it into chat.
Right?
So we can read it together.
Do I have this set as a spell card?
And
Output
it'll
as a
run
spell
the
card.
Recording.
We're recording?
Yeah. Every single time. And all you've talked about is Dragon Dick the whole time.
The whole time.
My bad. The bad dragon.
Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Creature takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save. Takes 3d on a failed save, or half as much on a successful.
Okay. So What's the save? Is it 14?
Save is. It's my spell save. He is.
I'll post-it note for that. It is 8 plus your spellcasting modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
So 8, 9, 10, 11.
My proficiency bonus?
It's 3, right? You didn't do the stack, did you?
I did.
So is it 4 or 3?
I think it's. Well, it says 2 on here, but I don't know if that's right.
It's based on your level, your proficiency
Yeah.
bonus. Are you level 5 on the sheet?
I'm level 4. Are we level
Are we
5?
level 5?
Oh, no. I'm wrong. Sorry. You're level
Oh,
4.
I was about to say,
okay.
what the
At level
fuck,
5,
man? I missed
at
that.
level 5, I think it goes to plus 3.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
plus 2, so 10 plus 2.
You only
Plus-
have a +2 on your intelligence?
Oh, my intelligence is 3.
So it's a 13.
That's, yeah, that would be
13, yeah.
because that's
8
your
plus
main
2.
spell. Yeah.
Okay, so it's
Oh,
13.
it says it right here on my spell sheet. Spell save
Yeah.
DC 13.
Okay.
Killing it here.
11.
All right.
Plus.
Let's, I'm just going to start rolling shit.
So Numi and Tila are immediately okay because of Sculpt spell.
Well, let's go ahead and roll Grep first. That'll be fun. Set some
Yeah,
tension.
sure.
No, Grab. Why did you do it?
You get to add the 1d6.
So, Grep, roll your Constitution saving throw.
He saves.
Fuck yeah.
So it takes half damage of 3d8. So 3d4?
No, 3d8 and then divide it by 2. That way I can round down.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll 3d4. Scott. Or 3d8.
Three-
Divide
3d8.
by 2.
3.5
yes.
damage.
Fucking shitty roll.
The one time I'm glad to get a shitty roll.
Perfect.
3 damage.
Grep has stubbed his toe.
Okay, so the first, we're gonna start from the top and work our way down.
Sure, we'll do that because most of them are on single rows. So yeah, we'll start at the top.
First one did an 11. Go ahead and roll that damage.
6.
He's dead. Next one. He rolled a 3.
19.
He's grievously injured.
He's
Realsies.
fucked.
The one that's down the ledge from Grep is now rolling his.
Is that the one that's 10 feet away from Grep?
It's this one.
Yeah.
Yes.
He rolls a 6.
He takes
Come on,
9.
guys. Get your lives together.
Fuck these ghouls.
Dude, that first guy sucks. Get a new die.
The one that's right in front of Numi is gonna. He's probably just gonna bend over and take it with a 6.
He takes 10 damage.
He is grievously injured as well. If you breathe in his direction, he'll probably go down. The one just south of him is now going to bend over and take it with a big old 15.
Stop.
Yes!
Use your cutting words. Don't roll damage yet.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Where did that go? Oh,
Do it.
Character sheet. Go to main. Or, yeah, just scroll down.
Do whatever that mad genius is talking about.
And then
He
click the
always-
speech bubble next to cutting words.
Picked a good one, Pikey.
Um,
He knows his shit.
There it is. Yeah, I always forget I added this spell.
You can expend 1 bardic inspiration, roll the die, and subtract the number from the creature's.
How many bardic inspirations do you have? Because I think you've used like 3 so far.
It's is it D8? What is this?
She should have 4.
Equal, yeah,
So this will be your last bardic inspiration until a rest
yeah.
of some flavor. Okay. Go ahead
Awesome.
and roll a d6. Is it?
Yes.
Isn't it 1d6?
So as long as you roll a 1 or a 2, I'm okay.
Cut that.
Fuck.
Okay, do my half damage.
Yep,
10.
That's still not great for me.
that's why.
Holy crap, that would have been 20.
That would have been a death.
He would have almost. Oh god. Okay, the last
That
one is making his saving throw, and it's a 4 because of fucking course.
He takes 9.
Sean, you were really hoping this wave of zombies was just going to wash over, paralyze.
I was
Kill us.
hoping they would do more than just bend over and take it in the ass. All right. Next up is.
No, it's fine.
Oh, Grep. Didn't you have a? You were holding your action, right?
Yes, I
Would you like
did.
to? Would you like to go ahead and action surge and send off some bolts and murder everyone? Fucking Discord broke again.
Is it?
One of those things
Dead.
is not like the others.
Okay, Discord is working again. So, what did you want to do?
You said one of them was dead.
Did I? Oh yeah, that one's dead.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to shoot this one with my crossbow.
Okay. I would say that I would say the Dragon Man is adjacent to it. So advantage 22.
Of course.
That's a hit. That's a 5. Okay, he takes a big 5er. And I'm assuming you're going to offhand him as well. And a 17 is a hit. Big old tic tac. He's still standing. You can action surge.
No, I don't have one left.
Thank you, Jeebus.
Thank you, Jesus. Sweet baby Jesus.
Yeah.
All right. I think the Pikey's up next.
So the one up top is dead. These two are wounded. These two.
To be
What
fair,
is
they're either
They're all
almost dead or at half.
And the one in front of Numi is with the modifier on him is at disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Right. Well then let's viciously mock this guy.
Okay. I think he can survive a vicious mockery.
Are you sure though?
Yeah, he could survive that vicious mockery. What is it, a wisdom?
I just look at him, kick the ground, and say jerk.
Alright, well he takes 1 damage. And he's disadvantaged.
Yes.
And the other guy's disadvantage wears off. Because
Yep.
there we go.
Actually,
Alright. Next up is Jeff.
All right, I'm gonna do an optical pat down of 4 zombies that are right around. Which one looks like shape?
Let's see. The one in front of you and the one that Pikey just yelled at look like they're the weakest. The one in front of you, his arms are hanging from like. The one right in front of you has seen much better days and won't see any worse days while he's on this planet.
Well, whichever one looks like it's in the worst shape, I'm gonna swing at it.
Okay. He's the one right in front of you.
Actually, I'm gonna do this one because I get flanking, right? If I hit that one beside me, since Pikey is adjacent.
Yeah.
So I would get advantage to 16.
Yes, you would. 16.
Okay.
So that's a
Does
hit.
that hit?
That does it.
6.
Big all 6 bludgeoning damage. Is he resistant to bludgeoning?
Oh,
No, he likes bludgeoning.
I was gonna say, pretty sure that most undead are weak to bludgeoning.
All right.
I know skeletons are.
He is.
At least they used to be.
He's still standing.
Okay.
It's Grep's turn.
Kill him, Grep.
I'm going to shoot the one right in front of Numi.
Okay. 16. That's a hit.
Fuck him up, Grep.
He goes down. You hit him, and his body goes flying out of the way so that I can manipulate more tiles around him.
A
Perfect.
crippling blow.
And
I'm
the
going to shoot
offhand,
one.
what is the offhand doing?
Shooting that one.
Fucking Neo over here. 15, that's a hit on any of them. 3, which one were you going after? That one?
Yes.
Alright. Well, guess what? He goes down as well.
A crippling blow.
And he goes flying off in this direction. Action surge? No, wait, you don't have any more of those. Alright.
Sure, yeah, he's gonna use an action.
The ghouls are up next. What are they gonna do? They're all gonna attack the Dragon Man.
They're gonna shit themselves.
We're gonna see. The one with disadvantage is gonna attack Dragon Man first. And he's gonna use claws. He's gonna whip his claws out. He rolls a 10.
Miss.
The southwestern one is now going to attack you with claws. He rolls a 5.
Miss.
And the south one is going to roll.
And Scott, remember you do have the Bardic Inspiration unless you've used it.
He gets a 17.
I think I did use it when I
Miss.
because
Or
it would.
Okay, I didn't know if you did. Mhm.
Well, I don't think I used it because it wouldn't have mattered because you rolled a 1 because I needed more than that. So I still have it technically.
Okay.
My ghoul that was yelled at in Tashed or whatever, he rolled a 15 on his wisdom saving throw. I believe he is no longer incapacitated. But he has been kneecapped. So
We call that a Tanya Harding.
yes.
The Tanya Harding. Have you seen her on that show?
Next up is Scott.
It's always funny seeing her.
Let's see.
You appear to have 4 ghouls in front of you.
Ghouls in front of me?
Sorry, 4 ghouls around.
I was about to say, I'm over here. I'm safe.
You've got ghouls to the left.
You say that. They're coming for you now.
Right?
This.
Oh, yeah. You won.
Cool.
Alright, I'm going to move down here. Right over here.
Okay. As you cross over the front of the stairs, in line of sight of the ghouls, one locks eyes with you.
Okay. And then
hug.
I'm going to choose Mr. Front Ghoul here, and I'm going to cast Acid Splash at him.
That's the one that looked you with the eyes.
Melt that bitch.
And
the eyes.
Okay. You want to melt his eyes with acid. That's lovely.
A whole 8.
8?
But doesn't he have flanking?
Yes.
So it's a 16.
So 16.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing his arms from behind while he casts.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
Hang on, it does something extra if it hits.
I think it does damage to both of them.
Actually, wait.
What does it do?
Okay, so you hurl a bubble of acid, choose one creature within range, or choose 2 creatures within range that are within 5 feet of each other. A target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 acid damage.
So you don't even roll. I do a dexterity saving throw, you said?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and dex it up.
I don't know why I have that set as a attack. card. That flank the enemy.
Oh, melee only.
Why can't we have nice things? The first one rolled a 3.
I'm gonna assume that fails. Or
And you're hitting
What is
both
my
of them,
dex?
right? They both have to survive a dex saving throw.
1d6. Dexterity. Saving.
Actually, so one rolled a 1,
Fail.
but he gets +2.
Quadruple damage.
The other one crit with a 20 +2.
Succeeds.
So one of them is going to nimbly sidestep and get out of the way completely. The other one, roll your damage.
Sure.
Unfuck this.
It's gonna do a whole 1 damage.
Was this a level 1 spell?
Is it really doing 1 damage?
Or did I just screw something up? Yeah, oh, you know what? If you put a period after it, it doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Oh.
It rolled a 1 anyways.
Okay, well, it does double damage because he failed his saving throw. So you do two damage.
So,
was that a cantrip?
yeah, that was a cantrip.
Oh, good.
Excellent use of a not spell slot. Next up is Pikey.
Alrighty. I think I'm going to
Hug the zombie.
stab this guy. No. I'm going to stab this one.
Oh, I haven't seen you use a sword in a minute.
Knife to the eye.
Well, I've got flanking, and I figured I
You're
might
going
as
to
well.
take advantage of this advantage, right?
Right? What do I do for that? I just click the short sword.
Bard doesn't even know how to use your sword. It's like, what is
I don't
this?
even-
How does this work? Where does the pointy end go?
Where does the pointy end go?
And you've got advantage selected already. So then
Okay.
scroll back down to the middle where your weapons are listed.
And click on the sword.
Yep.
Bonk! Oh, I bonked him for 2.
Okay, well, a 20 hits and 2 damage.
Yes.
Again, do you not do anything? 1d6 plus 1? Yeah, a 1 and a 1. Okay, he takes a
Yup.
big old 2. I didn't know they made swords out of Tic Tacs.
It's not a Tic Tac sword. It's one of those foam ones. I just whipped
Oh,
him
it's
with
a
it.
Nerf sword. That makes more sense.
I gave him a paper cut with it.
All right,
It's
Jeff.
really
Are you going to redeem Pikey's ineffective swordsmanship?
Goddamn, I'm gonna try.
better than 1d4. Apparently not.
And hit that one.
18 hits. You're going to hit it for 12?
Yeah.
Fuck. Well, that's all its health.
You gone.
I broke that bitch's legs.
And he goes flying out of the way.
Sweet.
Next up is Grep.
Grep is going to shoot the one near Tila.
Okay. $17 hits, 9 kills.
Grep the death machine.
He goes flying this way, out of the way. And his
right.
offhand,
I'm going to offhand the slow one up here.
not the one that's right in front of y'all, the one that's over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm going to hit the one in front of Numi.
Okay.
Yep. Here's your line.
Critical hit.
27's crit. Is that it?
That's a 1d6 if you want.
Well, it doesn't matter. He dies.
Clay, you hit the wrong button. You didn't hit the critical hit one that does max damage.
Okay, well, he died anyway. And, is that it for Grep?
Has Grep killed enough?
Yeah, I think that's good for Grep for this turn.
That
This is
def-
So, the last zombie the last ghoul standing is not standing. He's been kneecapped.
Yep.
So he's dragging himself forward with his arms.
He sure
1,
is.
2, 3, diagonally to get in front of Numi. He's on the ground. He's basically prone. So he's gonna attack you, and I think he gets disadvantage for attacking prone.
It's going for my ankles.
So he's gonna try to claw your ankle. He wants
an
a
ankle
piece of
bite.
that. He rolled 7 with
That's a miss.
disadvantage. I assume that does nothing. And next up is Scott. Can you go ahead and put this poor fool out of his misery?
Sure.
Cast light on him.
Yeah.
We'll keep him as a pet.
Cast light on him, drag him around the dungeon.
Put him in the bag.
Just stuff the whole ghoul in the bag. It is a magic bag after all. Well, it's become magic. I don't think
11.
It's become unholy magic.
11? I don't think that hits. That misses.
Plus my 1 bardic inspiration to a 12
That hits.
for 1 damage.
Well, that was a waste. Alright, next up is Pikey. You want to pokey it? Pikey it?
I don't.
You don't
My
have
sword's
range.
Do
ineffective.
you really have to mock him at this point?
Yes.
I kind of do. I mean, he's like an ankle-biting chihuahua at this point, so... Like, wouldn't I?
Do what you gotta do.
I'll buy him.
Okay,
You're
let's
not
see.
going to do some more knife to the eye?
Ooh.
He rolled a 7. So he takes 4 damage.
Tell him he smells of ogre dung.
Well, he is afflicted with half movement and disadvantage. Did we just have disadvantage? What was those arrows in the bag? Next up is Jeff.
Put him in the back.
Does that work?
Does what work? 18? Yeah, 18 works. 11. He's got a lot of health.
Damn it.
I'll tell you this. He's got 1 health left.
Oh, it's Greg's turn.
Make sure you get full X. Yeah, go ahead and steal his kill.
I
Yeah.
was really hoping for some of this.
So I want to hop down this embankment.
Okay.
Oh, gifts don't load?
You want to hop down the embankment? Okay, go ahead and give me a athletics check.
Yeah.
Can I do acrobatics?
Sure. You land on your butt. Go ahead and take 1d6.
No. I took more damage from falling than from shatter.
Wait.
Oh no! Wait! I have a bardic inspiration, so I get to add a
Stop doing that, Scott. Stop.
What's that?
That's a very loud stop.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to screw it back in because it got loose.
Oh.
Okay.
So
I didn't realize it was that loud.
I've got my bardic inspiration, so I get to add a d6 to the 7.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d6. You have to get a 5 or a 6. No, you still take 5 damage.
Yeah.
Grab, as you fall, you ought to do like a Dark Souls falling strike. So like you fall and you like Dark Souls. Like Dark Souls. So like when you jump off of a ledge, you bring your sword down on whatever is beneath you and smash it.
Or I could cast Featherfall on him.
For that.
That would have been helpful before he took the damage.
I mean, yeah, I just didn't know he was falling damaged.
Okay, well, after you land on your butt, You
I-
dust yourself off, whip him, and he dies.
I hope it was worth it.
I hope this special hit was worth that damage.
If you told me what you were going to do. You're ridiculous.
Combat's over. Good job, guys.
Oh, God.
You solved my zombie puzzle.
We solved the zombies. We played it defensively.
What do you want to do? It's 11:11.
I think this is a good stopping point.
I agree.
Rest.
And then we can loot the bodies tomorrow. Or next Monday.
Yeah, do you guys want to rest now or when we come in next week?
Let's rest when we come back so that I can think of ways to fuck with you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let's rest now so he doesn't have time to think of ways to fuck with him.
yeah,
Well,
I'm
I
good
just
with
gotta
that.
pull ways to fuck with you out of my ass. I wonder if those will be difficult or easy. Who knows?
It's hard to say.
A roving pack of banshees wander into the room.
I love a roving pack of banshees.
Well, maybe next session, or Chief, she'll help make some decisions.
So we'll talk in Discord about when to do the next session.
Yeah.
Whenever you get a hold of D.
Yep. Okay. I am gonna kill recording now.